All right, the next one's got 2 kids on it. All right, we're live. We're actually live this time. No world premiere crap. It's me and you, chat. It's me and you. All right, I don't know what the first stop is that we're going to. Well, I know what the name is, but I'm not sure the best way to get there. So I'm gonna go over to Dolo and we'll take a look at the directions. At Becky, man, 07. What's up, Becky? How are you doing today? Wow, it's so bright out. What do I even do? Boom. Rolling. Wait, am I at 18th? Oh, I meant to go to 19th. Whoops. What's up, Bucky? How you doing today? Welcome. I'm fine, thanks. You? I'm doing great. Feels good to be back in San Francisco. Back on my bike, exploring this fine city with all of you fine people. I kind of need to not be on this street right now. I went to 18th by accident. I didn't mean to be here. This is the route I usually go when I end the stream, not when I started. What's up, Ken Aliens? How you doing today? Hello, Bike Curious live and in person. That's right. I am live.
All of here, huh?
Yeah,
wow. Man. Looks nice, bro.
Thank you. That guy's so nice. Yes, I'm live. Last 2 weeks were pre-recorded streams. They were world premieres of never before seen content. Riding, doing some adventuring around the Bay Area. That was recorded in June. The last 2 weeks I was not live because I was with family. We were on a vacation in Europe. I was in Venice, Italy for a week, and I was in Paris for just under a week. I did get to see the legendary storied individual known as Recharging. It was lovely. Also, Altis Play. Always a pleasure catching up with the two of them. And it was off stream, so it was just for us, and it was lovely. All right, I gotta figure out my plan. Well, I already have a plan, but I gotta execute. Pardonnez-moi. Ooh, sounds amazing. It really was. I had such a nice time. Ugh. All right, here we are at Dolo. Happy Sunday, Curious Crew. Hope everyone is well and having a great day. Hope everyone is having a beautiful day. Tupac Valegro. Thank you. What's today's task? Great question, Can Aliens. My dad was in Berlin, Prague, and Vienna while you were away. Nice. Mulch sneak peek? I didn't intend to, but there is a chance you may have seen the mulch back there, which is my mistake. I don't think so, though. I think it's hidden. If there were a mulch pile, I don't think it would be visible on stream. I hoped it wasn't, or I hope it's not. Kenny Badabi. How you doing today, Kenny? Welcome. Yes, beautiful Dolores Park in the beautiful city of San Francisco. That is right. Hey, Jacob Bax, how are you doing today? Welcome, everybody. Welcome to San Francisco. All right, I got to... Let's get rid of this. I won on the big prediction last week. Nice, Bucky. Nice, good job. Oh, I forgot my hanky today. Dang it. Me blowing snot rockets all day. Sorry, that was gross. I need to get Google Drive going here because I got a route plan. I need to open it up on my tablet. Drive. Oh, good. Google Drive's not downloaded. So I'll just do that now. How many millions of megabytes is it? It's going so slowly. Oh, crap. No, saw no mulch, so no, not if it was absent or present. That's right, Tupac. That's right. There was no confirmation of mulch. That's what I thought. Glad to hear it. Angvid. Hello, Angvid. How are you doing today? Welcome back. Thank you, Angvid. I appreciate that. It feels good to be back in San Francisco for sure. Angvid, thank you for that tier 1 33-month sub. It's great to have you as a crewmate. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I like how the mulch is now getting organic reviews on Google Maps from curious, non-curious crew pass. Is that true? That's a thing? The mulch pile getting added to Google Maps is one of my favorite things that has ever happened because of this stream. It's so good. All right, it's actually kind of warm out here, so I'm gonna take off my sweater. Okay. Clothing sales out there saying? There will be a placard one day. Oh, that'd be great. Is it live or is it Memorex? What's up, SFO Yogi? We are officially live today. We are as live as it gets. No more pre-recorded streams for me. Well, he really did solve a problem for me. So not in the short term. Oh, good. Google Drive is now 2/3 of the way downloaded. Chat, thank you all for coming by and hanging out with me again today. Yes, the last 2 weeks were pre-recorded streams. I was in Europe with family. We had a little family vacation going on. It was great. We've spent a week in Venice, Italy, and we spent just under a week in Paris. We did a scenic train ride called the Bernina Express. It was great. I really, really enjoyed myself. Thank you all for sticking around and hanging out with my pre-recorded world premiere live streams that I did last week and the week before. Those were 2 videos that had never aired before. I put them together just for the 2 weeks that we'd be away in Europe. They were recorded back in June. Personally, I thought that the ride to Inverness, that the first pre-recorded stream we did, was rather dramatic. If anybody was there, my tire blew out about 5 miles into the ride, riding through San Anselmo, and it was pretty gnarly there for a minute. But we did end up making it just fine, and then we had an uneventful ride home, which was extremely lucky. Are you downloading more RAM? I am downloading Google Drive so that I can look at my route plan for today. I don't know why Google Drive wasn't downloaded on here, but it wasn't. Oh, good. Now it's done. Here we go. Oh, good. And now I just have to wait for the dock to load. All right. Here we go. Cool. Yep, our first stop is Portsmouth Square. Let's see what the best directions are to get there. What does it say? Kearney? Wow, the internet's just so slow on this thing. What the heck? What is it? Kearney? Come on, tell me. Yeah, Kearney. Oh, good, and it's just right there. Ride straight up Kearney. Perfect. Easy peasy. Twitch. Hello, chat. I'm looking at you again. Why Google Drive when you can Google Ride? We're doing both. Glad it was a great ride overall. Yes, Tupac, it was a great ride, and I'm glad too. It was... Honestly, though, I'm not going to ride back. I'm not riding to Inverness again. That sucked. That route sucked. Ah! Oh, Jesus. There was like all of a sudden a bee on my hand, and I just freaked out. It's trying to pollinate my bike. No, that's not a flower. That's my bike lock. Go. I don't want to bring you with me. There you go. No. Trust me, you don't want to be on my bike. Good job. Are we going back in time today? Yes. In a way, yes. What is going on with these turn signals, or these signals in this intersection here? They're missing their shaders. Those were some nice rides, despite the troubles you had. I'm glad you enjoyed them, Bucky. I know that it's better for me to be live than pre-recorded, but I also know that it's better for me to be pre-recorded than it is for me to just not do anything. Also, a huge shout out to Beck. I don't know if Beck was in chat very much or if y'all got to know him a little bit, but he is he's a helper. He loves helping people out in the IRL community. And he's really a true expert in the technology that runs IRL live streams. So he and I worked together to make the stream go off without a hitch. I was not available to monitor it or make it work correctly. And so Beck made himself available to make sure that the predictions happened and the correct outcomes were chosen. And he made sure that if there were any glitches or issues, he would fix them, which I don't think there were, which also was because he suggested a change to the way that I was doing my pre-recorded streams. So all in all, thank you to Beck for participating in those streams last week and the week before. It was immensely helpful. That song is still in my head. Which song? I have a song stuck in my head. Be free, little dude. Yes, that's right. Live is better than pre-recorded, is better than no stream. It was great to have him around on modding duty. Yeah, I'm really glad that worked out for you as well, Angvid. Beck is great. I've really enjoyed working with him on this project. He added a lot of interesting ideas and perspective in addition to exactly executing the tasks that I needed him to. So 10 out of 10, would recommend working with Beck. And I will be again in the future. Are we doing wheelies today? I wonder if there's a way for me to do that. American 2050, how you doing today? Welcome, it's good to see you in chat. All right, so I haven't even said what we're doing yet, although you might be able to, you won't be able to guess anything from the title actually. Maybe a little something, but not the whole thing. Weekly reminder, less lanes, more trains. People first, not cars. Thank you, Barack Uato. Welcome. Of course, people first. Car dependency ruins cities. People make cities vibrant and fun. And in that vein, today we're going to be having some fun around the city. So one of my favorite things is like when a popular piece of media is filmed in San Francisco. I love it. I get so excited. And then I go and watch it, and I find myself watching it just trying to figure out where all the different scenes were shot. Like, what's that location? What's that location? Have I been there before? And about a year ago, I know I'm slow on the uptake on this one. About a year ago, the legendary BMX rider Danny MacAskill, or MacAskill, I'm not sure exactly what the pronunciation of his name is, was here in San Francisco and filmed a video called A Postcard from San Francisco, where he visited many of San Francisco's most scenic locations and just did death-defying stunts. There's no other way to describe it than death-defying. And so what we're going to be doing today is I will be sharing a link to that video. In fact, you can do !Danny in chat right now, and you can see the video that I'm referencing. Now would be a fine time to go over to YouTube and give it a watch. !Danny. MacAskill's, because he's got skills. Is that for real? Oh, we have a hype train going. What the heck? The Dark Ambassador. Oh my God, the Dark Ambassador. How many subs did you give? The Dark Ambassador came in hot with 10 tier 1 subs. Oh my gosh. The Dark Ambassador, thank you for the 10 gift subs. It's great to have you as a crewmate. I appreciate that. And then Twitch is gifting another 2 tier 1 subs. Holy moly. That must be because of September. Wow, thank you. Bike Curious, I'm back. I can tell you're back with a vengeance. You're back with something to prove. Thank you so much, the Dark Ambassador. I appreciate that. So use !Danny in chat. Go check out the video. It's 5 minutes long. It's got Danny MacAskill doing some just absolutely epic BMX tricks here in San Francisco. And we're going to be checking out a selection of, I think maybe 6 of the locations that he shot at in that video. So we've got a whole roster full of locations to check out today. And I'm hoping that being on location and seeing where he was riding really puts into perspective just how incredible his skills are. Like how big the gaps are that he's clearing, how big the drops are, like how gnarly the backflips are, all that kind of thing. So I'm really looking forward to today's stream. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna get a little bit of a window into the world of Danny MacAskill, or MacAskill. Let's hit Hype Train 5. Yeah, I agree. Wow, we're already at a 4? Holy crap. Are we gonna reproduce any of Danny's stunts? I think it's kind of inevitable that we do something, right? Rip what? Pooby, thank you so much for the 101 biddies. It's great to have you as a crewmate. Thank you, Pooby. Welcome. What's Rip? Angvid with that tier 1 sub. Gifted to Pooby. Thank you so much, Angvid. It's great to have you as a crewmate. Wow, you all are gonna hit, wait, what? About to beat last year's record? Is that what's going on right now? Channel all-time record, 96% of level 4. Chat, last year we never hit a tier or a level 5 hype train. Can we do it today? Angvid with a gifted sub to American 2050. Thank you, Angvid. It's great to have you as a crewmate. Wow. You all are pumped that I'm back. I love it. I'm pumped to be back too. The Bible thump emote is being retired after tomorrow. Oh, I see. Rip. The Dark Ambassador with 500 biddies. Thank you so much, the Dark Ambassador. It's great to have you as a crewmate. 500 bits. We are so close. We're so close. Danny went to my, oh my gosh. And a tier 1 gifted sub. Thank you so much, the Dark Ambassador, for that gifted tier 1 sub. It's great to have you as a crewmate. What was this? Danny went to my city and cleared a gap over a river. People didn't even try to attempt it. It was huge. That's wild. Wow, chat, we hit a level 5 hype train. This is the highest hype train we've had in over a year. Oh my gosh. Poober with a gifted tier 1 sub. Thank you so much, Poober. It's great to have you as a crewmate. Holy moly. It's pumping and jumping today. Level 5, let's hit level 6. All right, I'm with the Dark Ambassador. Follow his lead. Oh my God, oh my God. What just happened? Angvid, the Dark Ambassador with another gifted sub, and Angvid with 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much, Angvid and the Dark Ambassador. It's good to have you and you as crewmates. Also, Twitch stepping in with even more gifted subs. And look at this, we're at a level 7 hype train right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness is right, Pooby. Level 7, baby. That's right. Lucky 7. Come on, get on the train. Yeah, who's got some hype? Present your tickets to the conductor. It's time to get onto the hype train. We're taking the scenic Bernina Express hype train through the Swiss Alps. That's what I was doing last week. How was your holiday? Hey, Action Act, how are you? I'm doing great. And my holiday, sorry, that wasn't your question. My holiday was great. I really enjoyed my trip to the Europes. I was in Italy and briefly in Switzerland for one night, and then in Paris, where I got to spend time with the lovely Recharging. Whoa, the gifts are flowing, that's right. We got that level 7 hype train up there. Quick, make a left turn. You want me to go on the most dangerous road in all of San Francisco to bike on? And here, the Dark Ambassador, I thought you had my best interests in mind. The Dark Ambassador with another 200 biddies. The Dark Ambassador, it's great to have you as a crewmate. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Chat, today's stream is going to be very fun. I'm very much looking forward to it. I am super jet lagged, so I woke up at 4 in the morning today, and as usual on a Sunday, I thought to myself, what am I going to stream today? And I think I came up with a pretty fun idea. That murder bot was in the middle of the crosswalk. Aw, Tupac, that's sweet. Level 8, let's go! Let's go! Can we hit level 8? Are there any intrepid subbers? Oh, is it also? I want to point out to everybody that this is my last stream in September. And that does make this an optimal moment to subscribe to the stream. Like, maybe you don't usually subscribe to the stream, but you know, this is like a once a year opportunity to get a little extra value for your money. So it might be the right time for you to drop that sub, even if it's just a month. I don't actually know the nature of the promotion though. We'll have to look that up while we're at the next location. But I'll read out what the promotion is. But know that it is September and the subs are flowing. Angvid with 200 bits and the Dark Ambassador with another 100 biddies. Thank you so much, Angvid and the Dark Ambassador. It's great to have you and you as crewmates. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that. Oh, we just hit 100%. What is that, level 8? Level 7 complete, we're up to level 8. Wow, holy crap. Holy crap, we're going buck wild in chat today. Excuse me for my sniffles. I forgot my hanky at home. I'm in a bad place, chat. What will I do without my hanky? The Dark Ambassador with another gifted sub and reaching a total of 50 gifted subs in the channel. Oh my gosh, the Dark Ambassador, that's a buttload of subs. The Dark Ambassador, it's great to have you as a crewmate. Thank you so much. Yes, level 8. Yes, we hit level 8. Next station, level 9. Level open parenthesis. Oh no, orange is down. Getting a hype train is the perfect thing to do on the way to our first stop. We should do this every week. Especially when I have a pre-recorded stream. I'm just gonna go over here now. We're gonna go over here now, and over here. Yep, everything's fine. I just maneuvered through. Twalrus with that Twitch Prime 4-month sub. Thank you so much, Twalrus. It's great to have you as a crewmate. Thank you. It's like when you get excited when you level up your Pokemon. That is exciting. Chat, are we gonna evolve? That would be sick if we evolved. Could you imagine that? What would we evolve into? We would go from chat to Chatterino to Chattoria. Beautiful day for a stream is what I think you said. Yes, indeed. Angvid with another gifted sub. Thank you so much, Angvid. It's great to have you as a crewmate. Thank you so much. Whee! Bike Curious is evolving. They are now Tandem Curious. For every sub, Bike Curious will eat a grain of mulch. Which I'm going to interpret as being like a chip. Is that what is mulch comprised of? A mulch, many mulch? Gifting Nightbot. Someone gifted Nightbot. Come on, train! All right, we got to make a left on Kearney up here somewhere. What is that, the next one? Yes, absolutely. Oh my God. That dude coming over the microphone saying beautiful people scared the bejesus out of me. Yes, absolutely a fabulous day for a stream, indeed. It's really nice out. This week is supposed to be warm as heck here in San Francisco. Mulch tastes like low-budget chocolate. I believe that. Tiny subatomic particles called mulchions. You are nice too. You're nice too. Take us to Taco Bell. And squander all of my earnings? Never. Can I go left? Am I gonna get hit? Nah, I'm good. Thank you. Whee! See how much safer that was than me waiting at the light chat? It's 94 here in South Dakota. Last hot day of the year. You think so? We got a heat wave coming through California this week. Oh, I think I see our destination. It's up ahead. T-shirt time is over. T-shirt time is never here in San Francisco. What is this? What is that? I'm allowed to go when the crosswalk says walk, but as far as I know, drivers are not. They have to wait until the light turns green. Whee! We got some speed going, chat. What is up with all these people illegally parking here? That's wild. That's just normal behavior, I guess. Choo choo! Oh, we did it. The hype train's over. Wow. What did we hit? Level 8? Did we get up to... We completed 7 levels, right? That was pretty epic. Thank you, everybody, for participating in the hype train. I know I don't really talk about the money that much, but it really does help me keep the stream going and improve it. All the experimentation that I do is not cheap. Oh, we're good. And so the bits, the subs, all that stuff really does help. And it helps you too, because you get to watch ad-free, you get access to my emotes. It's a win-win. Well, it's also a win for Jeff Bezos, which is kind of a lose for everyone else, so that's a bummer. But it helps. Yeah, but it, you know what I'm saying. All right, so we're gonna go, we have to go up there. So we're gonna go this way. All right, we made it. Whee! How do we get in there? Oh, up here. This is where we need to be, chat. We are pretty much in Chinatown at this point. Oh wow, so many gamers. What are they gaming? Playing some poker? They're definitely playing cards. So many gamers. All right, where's this ramp at? I see it. It's over here. That's where we're going. This way. The gamers are in the playground, smoking cigarettes. So that's interesting. Oh my God, this is the most complicated wheelchair ramp of all time. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah. I don't know how I just did all that without touching my foot to the ground. Wow, there's so much going on. And they're playing a freaking concert up here. Did everybody do exclamation point Danny in chat? Did everybody already do that? Are all these people, a lot of these people are playing poker? Sounds like a full house. They are older children, almost 7 years old. Cigarettes taste best on the playground? Wow, poober. Oof. I'm gonna back up just a bit. Did everybody do exclamation point Danny? Strip poker? I don't think so. That's happening on Folsom Street today. Oh, excuse me. Michael, are you also going to do flips? No, I'm not going to do flips. I want to survive this stream. Maybe someday I'll have a stream where I want to break my neck, but not this stream. Maybe someday. All right, chat, I'm going to drink some water. Now's your chance. Use exclamation point Danny in chat. Oh, I see someone already did it. Click through the link. Check out the YouTube video. What we're doing today is we're going to a selection of locations from that video. And this here is the first location we're visiting today. So if you watch that, you'll see, you will literally see this spot right there in the video for you to enjoy. And I'm hoping that being here in person gives us a little bit more of an appreciation for Danny MacAskill / MacAskill's skills. Like hopping from these lights and stuff. In the video, he like is riding this wall here and he like hops up onto this thing here. It's wild. So what I am gonna do is I'm not gonna play the whole video on my phone, but what I did is I pulled out some clips from each of the locations that we're gonna visit today. And so if you wanna just watch the one section where we are at right now, you can use exclamation point 1 in chat. That'll start you off in the video right where we are. But I do think watching the whole video first all the way through is a fun way to engage. Is that a custom water bottle? No. I mean, kind of. It's from Society 6. There's an artist on Society 6 that I really like. It is Insightly Designs. I think this is Insightly Designs water bottle. So it's not custom just for me. It's custom for whoever bought it. Please walk the trick with us. Danny is a legend. We'll see about me walking the trick. He literally rides this wall. Like, I'm not gonna walk up there. It's like 30 feet up. Bike Curious is gonna do a double backflip with a bar spin and flare. Danny didn't even hop a mulch pile. I know, what was up with that? I was thinking about that too. Why didn't he visit the mulch pile? Weird. Okay. So yeah, that's exclamation point 1 right there. Portsmouth Square. That's where we are. Hey, wait, I got a follower that I didn't actually shout out. It looks like someone followed 5 minutes ago that didn't show up on my thing. So, Snossages, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. We're here in Portsmouth Square. Behind me, as you can probably see, or maybe see, is the Chinese Cultural Center. And this is the first location from Danny MacAskill's YouTube video, Postcard from San Francisco, that we're going to be visiting today. And I am going to bring up the clip from the video that that is relevant to this location right now on my phone. And we are going to take a look together. Okay. Okay, chat. So here is the location we're in. I know it's not perfect to see. If you want to see this better, !1 in chat, and then watch the video on YouTube. Here's where we are right now. Let's check out Danny's tricks. Oh, whoa, sick. He like hops those two benches. Oh, and then he goes up on the wall. Oh my God, look how high up that is. That's where we just came from. And then he hops off that friggin' light there. What the flip? Oh yeah, and we really gotta check this out, because he hops down off the wall onto this thing here, and then all the way down and then over the bench. There's a bunch of people playing games and stuff over there right now. But yeah, that's where we are right now. So let's reenact it a little bit. Is Danny based in SF? No, he's based in Scotland, I believe, or Ireland. Okay, so I think it might be this bench right here. I think what Danny does, he like hops up on this, and he like jumps off the wall. And then he comes over here, and then he jumps off this wall. And then he comes over here, and he like, maybe it's this one here. He like hops up, like, oh my God, this is so high up. Oh, that's terrifying. And then he hops up on one of these little metal light things. And then I think the spot where he ends, let me just see if I can see that. There's so much bird poop on this wall. Yeah, I think it's over here. Is he sponsored by Red Bull? I believe so, yes. Did the police arrest him after? I feel like he must have gotten permission to bike in at least some of the spots. Because if you watch the whole video, you see he ends it in Alcatraz. What's up, guys? Yes. It's a good spot. You guys found a good spot. They're going to do some tricks, too. Maybe we'll catch some skateboard tricks, too. I don't think that's where the bike path is. Like the spot where I just walked. Sick moves, bruh. All I see is flames, no cap. The building looks like a rocket. That's how I found this spot. I saw the building and I was like, that looks familiar. Legendary skate spot. Yeah, I bet it is. He's too chicken. That's true, I am. Would have been cool to add the video as a source and play it pip. Yeah, wouldn't it? I just didn't know how I would control it. Such a realistic reenactment. Thank you, Rollo. Yes, Red Bull is all legal now, but they're still hated. SpaceX is in that building. Oh, God. All right, so this is the first spot here. And then in the second part of the clip, you can see he jumps off of the bridge and goes down. And so I'm going to go take you over to where he jumps down. It's pretty gnarly. Oh, my water bottle. I should put that back. Whoa, did you see that, chat? That was so gnarly. He just rode those tiles there in between the stairs. That was sick. All right. Where's the music coming from? There's a concert being played over here. Yay. Oh, it's not that time. Cool. Wow. right, and there's a bunch of dudes playing games over here, but this is the spot right here that we just rode by. This is the most complex wheelchair ramp in the history of wheelchair ramps. Sorry, like accessibility ramp. Wild. Oh wow, there's a lot of people gathered around this game. Everybody wants to see who's gonna win. Oh, they're playing Mahjong. Or, what's that other game? Okay, so Danny was up on this bridge here, and he hops off those like lights there, and then he comes over here. I can't really get that close because there's so many people playing, but he comes over here, and he hops down onto this wall here, and then comes over here. That drop is huge, huge. I don't know how close I can get, but it's like, it's got to be like 10 or 12 feet down from that edge of that wall down to the ground. And then he hops off the benches over here. That's so nuts. You should get an achievement rolling this ramp. I know, I feel the same way. Well, as long as your foot doesn't touch the ground. That skater, I think, is gonna go for it again. He's just practicing. Oh, wow. Playing Mahjong? I think it's actually, what's the one with the circular tiles and they have pictures on them? That was an amazing video. I just watched it on my other device. Yes, Tupac, that's awesome. I'm glad you watched it. So yeah, chat, we just scoped out the first location. This is that first location in the video. Impressive, any human being can do that stuff. I know, right? If you're just joining us and you're wondering what we're doing, we're scoping out locations from a video that Danny MacAskill shot here in San Francisco. I think the skateboard dude's about to go do his jump. I don't know if you can see it at all, but I've got a little bit of an angle on it. Oh, no, he's still practicing. Okay, so we've got more spots to visit, so let's do that. Let's get to the next one. We're going to the Alcatraz view from Jones Street. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that one. I want the map. All right. What's the best way to get there? Very steep hill. Yeah, it's gonna get really steep, chat. It's gonna be very, very steep up here. That is for sure. Oh wait, that was the wrong thing. The Alcatraz scene was amazing too at the end, but I know unfortunately we won't make it to the island. Yeah, we will not be able to bring the bike over to Alcatraz. It's not a thing. It's not allowed. Clearly, Danny got permission from the National Park Service to shoot in Alcatraz, which is amazing. I guess that's what it's like when it's your career. We will be heading to, was it Jones and something or others? All right, we gotta go left here. Can I drop this curb? I guess I got no choice. Let's do it. Ugh. You all right back there, chat? Why are bikes not allowed? Well, you have to take a boat to get there for one thing, and you'd have to bring your bike on the boat. There's no reason to ride there. It's a tiny little island. That's another reason why. My bum is sore now. They're afraid people will use them to escape. You know, not everybody knows this, but bikes aren't very good at crossing large bodies of water. I know, that may come as a surprise to some of you. But Alcatraz is on an island, and bikes aren't very good at that. All right, what is this? Stockton? Whee! Here we go. Hydrofoil bikes are. Are those really bicycles though? Joey Crusher. Hi, John. It's good to see you biking today. What's up, Joey? How you doing? Not with that attitude, they're not. That's a good point. Can't argue with that. All right, we got to make a left up here. They're moving now. There's a murder bot up there. I wonder who it's going to try and murder next. All right, we got to go left. I think we'll follow this homie. Oh, it's a pedestrian scramble. I love it. We got to go up hella hills today. We all know bikes are amphibious. Come on. You don't call cars tandem bikes either. Good point, good point. Any vehicle is amphibious once. That's a good point. That's true. I hadn't thought of that. All right, we're on Powell now. Perfect. We're gonna go. Oh wait, I need to keep going up. I'm going the wrong way. Thought I needed to turn there. I need to do like 2 more blocks up this. It's so steep. Hold your breath and ride the bottom until you get there. Yeah, I wonder if that would work. You'd be like a zombie. Zombies just walk across the bottom, right? Oh my god, Lucas is friggin' nuts. Lucas Brunel. Good old Powell Street. All right, we did that. We got to go up one more. Mason. Stop for lunch at the Krusty Krab. Is there a Krusty Krab here? Did I just go by the Krusty Krab? OG zombies, yes. Not the new wave zombies though. Modern zombies can swim. Ooh, that's terrifying. I bet they move a lot faster when they're swimming. All right, and now we go right. Oh my god, do we have to go up this hill? No. But we go up another hill. This is why I had to do today's stream on the e-bike. Look at how steep this is. This is nuts. And then I was like, oh good, we're not gonna go up this one. I think the one we have to go up is even steeper. Wait, this is a dead end? Wait, how did I end up here? It thinks I can go right up there. I can't go right there. All right, max assist level. We do every stream on the e-bike. Yeah, but this one I actually considered, I considered not doing it on the e-bike today. But yeah, the content's just better on the e-bike. It's just the way it is. No way around it. Oh wow, look at this view. Oh my god, it's so steep. This is terrifying. Oh, more skaters.
It's a cool setup you got.
Thank you.
Are you recording yourself?
It's a live stream. Twitch.tv/bikecurious.
Bike curious.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You guys shooting some skating videos today?
We're not with them. We're just
Oh, okay. Nice. Enjoy your walk.
Yeah,
Let's see. Where are we supposed to be? Yeah, I don't want to be up here. I gotta go the other way. Oh my god, it's just so steep. This is terrifying. Ah! At least it's not as steep as the other side. The skaters are out in full force today. Well, we're all in. We're going to all of Danny MacAskill's, spots, and the skaters like the spots too, So everybody's here just checking out the spots. All right, and my directions say I'm supposed to go this way, but I don't see how that's possible. I don't see how that's possible. It says I'm supposed to be on Broadway. Yeah, that's Broadway. Chat. It says it's a dead end up there. I don't know what to tell you. And if I go, it's like so steep. If I go up there and get stuck, it's going to be real hard to get down. Can I go up this way? Wow, look, this is barely even steep at all. I just went half a block. Oh, just do it. Gnomes are neat. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. Oh, that's the tennis player dude. That person knows which way to go. Alright, so apparently I can go right here. Oh, excuse me, I forgot my hanky today. We're all going to be paying the price. Alright, this way. I'm glad we went this way. That other way was too steep. Let's see, if we had gone all the way through. Oh, look, I found it. This is another one of the spots that Danny's video shot in. I was looking for this one for so long and couldn't find it. This is so scenic here. Wow. All right, let's pull right up to the edge. Oh, okay, so there's just a wall here in the middle of the road to make it a dead end. I guess they just turned this into a parking lot. This block here is essentially a parking lot. And yeah, I would have to ride this sidewalk in order to get up here. And then I think it's just stairs. I think I had hit stairs. That was what I was afraid of. I love the pyramid building. Me too. That is the Transamerica Pyramid, or formerly the Transamerica Pyramid. It recently reopened, and I don't know if it's still called the Transamerica Pyramid anymore. It was refurbished at a price of over $1 billion, and now it's open. I just want to check and see what's over here. Yeah, there's stairs. The only way for me to get up to here was to go upstairs, which is not really compatible with the bike. So I'm glad I went around. That was the right play. All right, chat. So I just happened to find this spot here, and I'll back it up a little bit so that we can get the full effect. Billiam Babel, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. Behind me is the second location we're visiting from Danny MacAskill's Postcard from San Francisco. And this one's actually not on my list today, so I don't have a command for it. I just happened to stumble upon it while we were riding through. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to hold my phone up here, and we can watch from the beginning because it's going to show pretty soon. This is Treasure Island. Oh, look, here it is, right here, the opening. And he just, jumps this. And when he lands on that really steep street that we couldn't even bike up. And probably just bombs the living garbage out of it. That's what it looks like. Nice to see it without the big Salesforce building in the way. I guess, yeah, we're looking at it from the north side of the city, so Salesforce isn't here. I don't know if Salesforce is in the way very often, though. What's $1 billion between friends? Exactly. It will always be the Transamerica Pyramid to me, regardless of any name changes on paper. Yeah, that might just get really confusing talking about it to people in the future. Oh, Twitch gifted you a sub. That's friggin' awesome. Hi, I like your username. It drew me in. Hey, Gnome. Sorry I missed your message there. That's awesome. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. All right, so if you want to see, right now or today, we're out scoping out the locations from Danny MacAskill's A Postcard from San Francisco video. You can see a little bit better from here how Danny jumped this like wall and landed on the road down there. If you want to see the whole video, which I do recommend watching kind of the whole thing from beginning to end, it's only 5 minutes long. Use !Danny in chat. Check it out on YouTube. We are going to be visiting, oh God, I'm still in assist level 5. We're going to be checking out several locations from that video today. So far we've done 2. I think we have, well, we had 6 planned, but now there's a 7th because I just happened to locate this one. It's like the Sears Tower in Chicago. Yeah, from what I understand, Chicagoans never really accepted any new names. The Willis Tower, as it's called now. Waiting for you to replicate the stunt. Oh, I should have just jumped off the wall just now, shouldn't I? Oh, I was so close. When I was scoping out earlier, I was looking at this too. All right, the next sequence though, the spot where we're going next has just a truly epic sequence of tricks. And what I really want to do on this one is just show you how incredibly steep the drop-off is. Look at this view of Alcatraz, everyone. Directly ahead of us there, that's Alcatraz, San Francisco's famous and now closed penitentiary, federal penitentiary. All right, and look at how steep this one is. Oh my gosh. Dude, Danny is nuts. Like, I don't even want to ride a bike down this, and he's literally doing backflips down it. That's so wild. Danny is friggin' intense. Okay, let's bring up the next spot, and what I'm gonna do is back up just a bit here, and I'll point the camera over here. I'm just gonna assume that no drivers are gonna come through here right now. Boom. Okay. That dude was so scared. Oh, and of course, as soon as I get here, there's a driver coming. Oh, they turned. All right. He went to the very top of San Francisco. Did he? I don't know if he went all the way to Mount whatever it's called. Oh, God. My bike just started to shift a little bit, and it's on the top of this cliff. I freaked out. It's fine. It's not going anywhere. If you had regen brake, it would hold your bike down to about 10 miles an hour down that hill and charge the battery at the same time. Wow, that's amazing, e-biker. I was debating when I visited because I didn't have much money, but was worth it. Oh, Alcatraz worth the cost of the visit if anyone goes. Nice, that's awesome, Slippery Jim. Yes, I've done it once. It is pretty expensive. When I did it, which was like 10 years ago, it was like over $60, which I thought was a lot. But it was a really cool experience, and I am really glad that I did it. They have this incredible audio tour that's very well performed. So Alcatraz, cool stop. Okay, so the next clip we're gonna see, you can access with !2 in chat. This is the Alcatraz view from Jones Street, and I'm gonna show you the clip here on my phone. Why can't I click it? Oh, here we go. Open link. Oh good, it doesn't work. The first one worked. Wow, it's really windy up here. That makes me nervous too. Ah, there's so many cars now. All right, fine, I'll move. You have to pay them $100 to leave. Just like in real life. Yes, !2 in chat, thank you. So this is the Alcatraz view from Jones Street. That's exclamation point 2 in chat. And for some reason I can't click links in my Google Doc anymore. So that's pretty entertaining. Oh, there we go. Oh, and it didn't link to the right spot. Great. Everything is great. 20 seconds. Okay. I'm just going to back it up a little. So here we go, chat. This is going to show you the next spot, well, pretty soon. In 5 more seconds. Oh, look how pretty San Francisco is. Wow. Oh, look, Danny's so happy. All right, here we are. This is the spot right where we are right now. Danny does this friggin' front flip. You can see that the planter is not there anymore. And then he just bombs down this hill. There you go, chat. Someone is burning rubber up the hill. So there you go, chat. Danny must have put a planter right here, obviously not ADA approved. He hits it and does a front flip down the hill. And look how steep this is. Look how much I drop off. Like, this is ridiculous. And then he bombs down this hill here. That's so friggin' nuts. All right, and then before I get my next camera angle, let's check and see where I have to go. Oops, wrong link. Yeah, so we're gonna go down next, I think. It only has me going halfway down to Macondry. Interesting. No prison is worth going to. Not even Alcatraz? All right, so I'm gonna show you all the view. We're gonna go this way. All right. And I'm gonna turn the camera to the side so you can see just how like unbelievably steep this is here. This is one of those sidewalks that's so steep that they have stairs. And actually, it's so steep that it even has a railing. I very rarely see a railing on these. Let's go to where the camera operator was when they filmed it, which I think is just down here a little bit. And look, they've textured the pavement here. Oh my God, drivers must crash into each other all the time. Chat, do you see how steep this is? Like, I am holding you pretty much vertically right now. And you can see just how incredibly steep this downhill is. Isn't that nuts? Can you imagine doing a backflip off the top here and just landing into this and bombing straight down? It's so nuts. All right, and then I can point up a little bit this way. And so you can see that's where Danny did his backflip right there. And he lands in the street here and then bombs down this way. So nuts. This city would be impossible if it got snow and ice. I mean, they make it work in Seattle. It's not that different than Seattle. Well, when I say they make it work, they kind of don't always make it work because there's always really great videos of cars sliding down the hill in the ice that come out in the winter from Seattle. How the heck are you on this hill right now? What's up, Christy Rose? How you doing? The e-bike. Without the e-bike, I wouldn't be here. My direction. All right, so chat, that's it. That's location number 2 here. This was the Green and Jones intersection overlooking the bay, and you can see Alcatraz. My Google Maps says that I'm supposed to be able to go through there, but it's stairs again. Is my Google Maps set to walking directions or something? Can't go through there. I also am afraid to get onto my bike when it's this steep. I don't want to mount when it's like this. We're good at not making it work in Portland. Oh, that's funny. Oh, thank God there's precautions. Oh yeah, don't worry. I'm not getting hurt today. Today is not the day I die on stream. I dare you. All right, chat. Next up, we're going to Lombard Street. We got another clip from Lombard Street. I know, chat. I let a driver go. Very uncharacteristic of me. No dying on stream. That's TOS. That's right. It is. Not Lombard. Yes. We've done Lombard Street a bunch of times. Actually, last year we did the Lombard, maybe this was 2 years ago. We did what I call the Lombard Street Challenge. We did as many laps down Lombard as we could in 1 hour. I managed to get down Lombard Street 20 times. By like the 10th time, the SFMTA people directing traffic at the top, we're just like laughing out loud. All right, this way. It's so hilly around here. We are in, I believe this is the Pack Heights neighborhood. Extremely fancy pants neighborhood. So many deaths on that street. SFK made a post recently about it. Really? I did not realize that. Wow. That's nuts. I would not have expected that because everybody drives so slowly there. But I guess it's all the like skateboarders and mountain bikers trying to clear huge gaps. All right, crossing Hyde Street now. And then we're gonna go right on Larkin, and it's just gonna be so steep. The views from up here are amazing. I can see why all the rich people want to live in this neighborhood. All right. Oh, we don't even need to go up that much. Oh, I see what you're saying, Christy Rose. That is not the section of Lombard Street that we're going to. Because, yeah, Lombard Street is officially like a highway that runs through the city, which is obviously a ridiculous idea. You've got South Van Ness and Lombard Street are both basically highways, or literally highways. But not the section of Lombard Street that we're going to today. We today are going to the really curvy section of crookedest street in America, as it's called. Thank God, yes, don't worry. I got that map in my head about all the really dangerous spots. Yes, absolutely 100%. The views look so incredible. It's so nice. All right, Crooked Street. All right, so we got to go to the right here. Look at all these homies waiting in line to go on the Crooked Street. What a bunch of tool bags. I'm just gonna go this way. Whee! Oh, I don't know if I can fit. No, I'm gonna stay in the left lane. Shh, don't tell anyone, chat. Look at all these tool bags waiting in line to drive down the Crooked Street. Could you imagine waiting in line to drive down this street? That's ridiculous. Oh, that person's coming my way. Oh, look, chat. A humble traffic cone. A humble traffic cone keeping us safe. Hello. All right, I can't like park the bike here. Oh, but I have to because I want to show you on the phone. Look at the view, chat. It's so nuts. Pretty great view. Popular street, yes. It's world famous. It's funny because there's another crooked street that's even more crooked, and sometimes they have races on them for holidays. I think 420 is one. I think you're thinking of, I forget what the name of the street is, on Potrero Hill, where they have the annual big wheel race. And yes, it is an even more crooked street than Lombard Street is here. It's not quite as scenic or beautifully maintained, but it is an epically crooked street. We did it on Bike Party a couple months ago, or like 6 months ago, and it was absolutely nuts. Hi, Coit Tower. Yes. Hello, Coit Tower. Cone? Is this the Excelsior neighborhood? All right. let's get the next clip going. Chat. So if you want to see the Danny MacAskill clip that we're about to investigate, then use !3 in chat. !3. And that will take us to 78 seconds, which is 1 minute and 18. All right, chat. So this is what we're going to be checking out right now, right in a second here. There it is. That is Lombard Street. Apparently, I'm going to be doing a backwards nose wheelie down it. So that's the clip here from Lombard Street. And while I won't actually be doing a backwards nose wheelie down it, what I am going to do is ride with all these murder machines down the street, and it will be some good fun.
GoPro set up.
Thanks.
Right?
Yep, !3. So if you want to check it out, tap the link that's in chat right now. It'll show you the clip that we are investigating at the moment. This is the location, Lombard Street, crookedest street in America. And I'm gonna get on my bike here and we're gonna go down to we're gonna ride Lombard Street to the bottom, which we've done on stream many times now. But it's always a lot of fun. Oh my God, it's so steep. I can't believe I did this 20 times in a row. Come on, cars. I'm just gonna go over here now. And then I'm gonna go over here now. Wow, so crookedy, so curvy. Look, all the tourists want to come here and drive their dumb cars through the city. Isn't it fun? I gotta take them on the inside. That's the way it works. All right, take them on the inside. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. We passed the Corvette, chat. They blocked me on the inside line. Wow. It is honestly a very beautiful street. The only thing that sucks about it is all the cars. They should make it so that only residents can drive through here. There we go, chat. That was Lombard Street. Good fun. That was good fun. Good, clean, family-friendly fun. Yes, I heard the rumors of Lombard Street Challenge where you rode down about 20 times in 1 hour. A year ago. That's right, I did that. And we did go exactly 20 times. We made it down 20 times in 1 hour. When I was a tourist there, I said no thanks to the offer of a ride down it and walked it instead. The flowers were lovely. Yeah, this is a way better walk than a ride. Like, look, you get these there's this little magical staircase you can go up over here. And then there's another staircase over. It's so pretty. I don't know why you'd want to drive it. You don't get anything. So ban it from being a tourist attraction? No, just people should walk it. It's really nice to walk it. Ah, that's a pro tip, Slippery Jim. All right, chat, so we just did Lombard Street. That was our next destination here. The next thing we want to do... Oh, wait, wrong button. Ah, crap, I keep hitting the wrong links. Next up is the sea lion viewing area. I am not sure how close we're going to get on this one because there's going to be a bunch of tourists over there today. Okay. Let's do it. It is nice to see all the tourists down here walking around. They probably drove it and then were annoyed by how hard it was to find parking. You can barely see out the back seat of a car too. Yeah, it's wild. People don't realize it when they're in a car, but it really limits your visibility a lot. You have this tiny little narrow field of view. They should charge $1 to drive down it. Oh, yeah, agreed. That would be awesome. Cash only. The city should 100% charge $1 to go down it in a car. Jump a sea lion? We're only gonna do tricks that Danny did. When do the sea lions come back? Nobody knows. There might be some there right now. I don't know. I heard they mostly left. It's very unpredictable. I mean, I guess you get like a sea lion scientist on here to talk to us about it. But my understanding is that you can't really ever know when they're going to be here and when they're not. Like, they do have migratory patterns, but what brings them into the bay is when there's food, and they don't always know when that's going to happen. Oh my god, it's so steep. Ugh. Rename it to Lombok Street. One Buck Street. Lombok. More money for mulch, that's right. They want to be able to say on Instagram they went down it. I feel like it's more of an achievement to have walked it. Or even walked up it. Yes, that's why I love my bicycle. 360-degree view all the time, wherever you are. Ain't that the truth? Eyes in the back of your head. Put them to good use. Oh, wow. Even from up here, the views are amazing. Look, that's still Alcatraz in front of us, chat. I think we'll just keep going this way. I see fog ahead, yes. That is Carl right there. Carl the Fog. Making himself known. It says I'm not supposed to go straight across. I guess that's why my directions didn't let me go straight across. But look, they've got this little gap for bikes to go through. See? How can that not be intentional? All right, now we go this way. Hi, Carl. Careful, Christy. If you're too nice to him, then he'll start to believe that he's welcome. No, you gotta love Carl. Carl's what gives us the redwoods. Gotta love him. Maybe the sea lions got a better offer from the city of LA. Are there sea lions down there sometimes? Probably. But I don't want the heat wave this week. Oh yeah, it's gonna happen. Gotta come to SF. It won't be that hot in SF. It's gonna be 80 one day, which is pretty hot. But go out to the west side and it won't be as hot. In-N-Out, yep, that's San Francisco's one and only In-N-Out back there. It always has a massive line. 87, ooh, that is real hot. That is real hot. I'm gonna have to go out to the west side if I want to survive. I'm gonna go night ride this week. Who's around for a night ride in San Francisco? Does anybody want a night ride tomorrow or the next day? It's Tree Brain around. Tram, tram, tram. Oh yeah, tram, 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 tram. Look at this murder bot trying to figure out what to do. Oh, scramble. When it's a pedestrian scramble, it's also legal for me to go. Isn't that lovely? Google camera? Yes, PCC streetcar, yeah. Classic. All right, and we're gonna go to the left here. As soon as this murder bot figures out what's going on. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, am I? No. You're not supposed to run the red light. I am. Music. Murderbot saw you coming. It did feel like it saw me coming. And then it went when I stopped. Oh, it is a Murderbot. I thought it was Google Street View. I was wondering if that's what you thought. Yeah, Murderbots. Waymo has rolled out so many Murderbots ever since Cruise got shut the heck down. It's up to 96 here and we'll drop to 50 tonight, a 45-degree drop. That is wild. Oh, cool. Wow, it is packed out here on the wharf today. Oh, I like what they did. The city put up all these vending areas here. That's pretty great. There was an unfortunate vendor incident, like a few of them around here, so I think the city's done a good job of making it safer and still allowing for street vendors to set up. All right, we're gonna go this way. Chat, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get you to the sea lion spot. It is crowded as heck out here today. There's a ton of people. A ton of people out here in San Francisco. HDF cow canoe. What's a cow canoe? I guess they kind of do look like cow canoes. A canoe with cow legs. Well, I can't go that way. People are blocking it. Let's go this way. All right, and then we'll go this way. I'm gonna do my best to get you all close, chat, but I don't know how close I'm gonna be able to get. Here we go. Yeah, see, look how many people there are out today. It's crowded as heck over here. Crowded as heck. 45-degree drop is also what we call some streets in SF. Yeah, some of the streets that we were on today. Lieutenant Wharf. We are at the wharf today. You're not wrong. All right, we're gonna go this way, and we'll see what we can see. I don't know how close we're gonna be able to get you to the spot where Danny was doing tricks, but we'll find out. Take us for a ride on your yacht? If somebody gifts 1 million subs, if we get 1 million subs, Chad, then we will buy a yacht. How's that sound? For the low, low price of 1 million subs. That's a pretty cool bike. Are there any sea lions? Yeah, there's some sea lions out there. They didn't all leave. I see them. I see lions. Ha 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 ha. We're getting close to where Danny shot his shot, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to see it. There's so many people around. This is always a risk when you come down here, that you might not be able to see much of anything, because everybody wants to see it. Yeah, I don't know how he got it without like any people here. It must have been like it must have been closed to the public or really early in the morning or something when he shot it. I also know that you need to get permission to film on the wharf. Yeah, see, look, here's the spot, chat, but I can't really show you much. Maybe I could push through. There might be a spot in the middle I can go to. I can find out. Can I fit through? I don't know. It's a pretty tight squeeze. I don't know. Let's see if I can get through over there. Actually, no, I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, this is my chance. This is my chance. I can see it opening up. Yeah, all right, chat. Here's where the shot was. Let's push through here. There we go. All right, and I'll back it up. There we go. Do you hear the sea lions, Chad? Just got to be like Moses and say, excuse me. It sounds like politicians in Canada's parliament. Oh yeah, you hear them. I can turn the camera so you can see. while I bring up the next video. See, chat, they're all out there on the furthest away dock. And there's still a good number of them. There were thousands of them out here just a few months ago, but right now, still a good crowd of sea lions. All right, let's go to the next spot. Sea lion viewing area. Okay. So chat, if you're just joining us, today we are watching Danny MacAskill's, or Danny MacAskill's, BMX video that he recorded in San Francisco about a year ago. If you've never seen the video before, it's called A Postcard from San Francisco, or Danny MacAskill's A Postcard from San Francisco. Postcard from San Francisco. Okay. And you can use !Danny in chat to see the video. Right now we are at the sea lion viewing area where Danny does these amazing tricks where he jumps off of this railing over here. And I'm going to show you that clip right now on my phone. You can also use !4. You can use !4 in chat to see the clip yourself on your own device, or !Danny to see the whole video, or just stay right here and I will show you a very low quality version on my phone right now. All right, so yeah, there it is with all the locks. And look, he's riding on this bench that's right there. He hops over to the railing and then hops back over to the other bench. Yeah, that's friggin' nuts, right? So, that is truly epic. Arf, arf. We couldn't hear the sea lions in the video. But look, just to show you, Danny is riding this thing here, and he does this whole gap over to here. It's so far. And then somehow he lands it without falling into the bay. I don't even get it. That's so nuts. That's so nuts. It really, like, I think it must be at least like 6 feet, 2-ish meters to make that gap right there. And then this thing here, the railing that you have to land on is only about a foot. 30 centimeters. Truly amazing, right? He has crazy bike control. I know, he's so good. He's such a good rider. It's amazing. I truly believe that Danny MacAskill is the best BMX rider on earth. Did you bring food for the seagulls? No way. They're evil. Don't feed the seagulls. All right, let's turn towards the sea lions again, and I will figure out what our next stop is. This was stop number 4, and in total we have 7 stops today, although we did a bonus stop at the beginning, so we have 8 for real. All right, so the next one up is the General's Residence Tennis Court. So let's just get that direction going. I think I know how to get there from here. Let's go the scenic route, though. I don't know what these routes are. What about Dave Mira? I did not bring food for Dave Mira either, American. I know that's not what you meant. I'm just being funny. Or trying, at least. The Scottish magician. That's right, he's Scottish. Thank you, Finn. Surprised he rode the tennis court net. That was only a few millimeters ride. What? Yes, Tupac, that is our next destination. We're going to go over to that tennis court right now, and we're going to check it out. I'm hoping that we can get onto the court, that no one is playing. We will see. He only has to land it once to get the shot. He may have gone in the bay 10 times to get the one shot. Still super impressive. Is it? Do you think it's possible that he went into the bay? I'm not sure. He was pretty dry when he shot it. All right, chat, let me have a little bit of water and then we'll roll out. You can get your last few ARFs in, okay? Do they have a crew? Do they have a crew on standby with blow dryers? That might be true. I wonder how many of Danny's bikes we'd find in the bay if we went and looked. Maybe we can do some magnet trolling here. Trawling. All right. Onward. Onward, chat. On to destination number 5. Yeah, destination number 5. Let's go. If you want a little sneak preview of our next spot, use !5 in chat. It will show you the next clip that we're going to. All right. And we rollin'. Oh, what's up, bro? Chat, we made another bike friend. We'll just ride behind him. Not gonna whack the camera into the wall. Not gonna whack the camera into the wall. That's my job. Don't whack the camera into the wall. The General's Residence Court. Excuse me. It's just one tennis court. Interesting, right? All right, let's get out of here. There's too many dang tourists. They're everywhere. Duck and cover. No accidents, please. Yes, don't worry. Today is not the day for me to get hurt. I'm gonna follow this dude. He knows where to go. Yeah, he knows what's up. Out into the street. He's your fullback? Yeah, he totally is. You have 135 tourists on the back of your bike. Very efficient. You all take up so little space. No trains? Perfect. That tennis clip makes me think the laws of physics don't apply in San Francisco. Absolutely incredible. Also would explain the huge number of phenomenal tech successes of Silicon Valley. Yeah, it is wild, right? So that's where we're going next. Wasn't that Ferris wheel in the park? Yes, it was. And honestly, it was a bit polarizing when it was in Golden Gate Park, but it is not polarizing here, so I'm glad it found a new home. I personally appreciated, I like when there are, you know, paid attractions and amusements in the public park. I think that's appropriate, and it allows us to have beautiful, well-maintained public spaces. But a lot of San Franciscans were not okay with having paid attractions for profit in the public space of the park, and so it is now here on the wharf. It got moved for APEC, the Asia Pacific something's economic conference, something like that, I don't know. All right, we're going right. Let's do it. It's only 75 today, too cold to bike. Get inside before you freeze. It's 75 out here? I don't think it's 75 here. It is here, Burr. 75 is Burr? Since when? Dooba 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 doo. Doop doop boop 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 doop boop 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 doop boop 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 boop. That person was listening to Thriller. I should really try to visit San Francisco. Yes, you should. This city is great. If you're from somewhere cold, come here in the winter. And it might be rainy here, but it'll at least be warm. And if you're from somewhere that gets too hot in the summer, come here in the summer. Actually, it feels great. I love spring and summer. It's gaming weather. Gaming weather and Halloween in games is fun when they change it to holiday themes. That's true. That is fun. Oh wow, it's so much colder over here. I like want to put my sweater back on. Oh, it's our e-bike bro. Onward. Watch out behind you. Does San Francisco have free beer and pizza? San Francisco's not really a pizza town. Like, we have pizza and it's good, but it's like one of the things that I really missed when I moved from the East Coast to here in San Francisco was delicious pizza. We have some good spots, that's for sure. But it's not ubiquitous, and a lot of the pizza is not good. We have good deep dish. Yeah, Little Star is pretty good, and Pachi's is pretty good. Is there an amusement park there somewhere? They're mostly in the South Bay and the East Bay. We don't really have much of that in San Francisco. There used to be, way back in the day, San Francisco had the Sutro Baths, which were a public attraction and had amusement park, like, or amusement park rides and stuff, activities. But no longer. San Francisco became a no fun zone. But we do have some of the best parks in the world. All right, so the spot we're going to is on the top of that hill there. And I'm gonna take us around this way. This is the scenic route. And unless the fog is too dense, we should get a pretty good view of the Golden Gate Bridge here. Is it right that September is the warmest month? That is correct. September is on average the warmest month here in San Francisco. The hottest days of the year are almost always in September. And this week will be no exception because the heat wave is coming through. Although I guess this is October is starting. All right, onward and upward. This hill is pretty hard when you're not on an e-bike. I've done it on my acoustic bike many times. Don't get me wrong. But it ain't easy. Oh, and we're going straight into the fog because we're gonna keep going this way towards Golden Gate Bridge. It's friggin' summer in SF, woot! Yeah, exactly. I hate that I got an ad for gas when tuning in. Ooh, that's as good a reason as any to sub. We get our heat waves in mid-spring and early fall. Interesting. All right, so I think my spot is over here. Can I get there this way? Let's try it. No, actually, I want to show you all the beautiful view over here. So let's continue on this way. Look, there's the Golden Gate Bridge covered in fog. And then we're gonna round around this way and we hit the Great Meadow at Fort Mason, one of my favorite vista points in San Francisco, coming up over this hill here. Lovely. I remember when you crossed the Golden Gate Bridge and the fog came in. That was so nice. That was such a nice ride. That was a Sunday social ride. And Taduva edited together a time lapse of the fog coming in, which is really cool. I gotta make that into a YouTube short. It's pretty awesome. All right, I think I need to go this way, generally speaking. I should probably zoom in my map. Give myself the advantage. Don't crash into that van, okay? That's not what I meant by advantage. I've never been to this tennis court before. It's pretty like sneakily hidden away. It's called the General's, what is it? The General's Residence Tennis Court. All this here used to be the United States military. Oh, there it is. This was all the military here. And so I imagine that the general probably did have his own tennis court, which is pretty wild to think about. But yeah, that's why we're here, because the tennis court. All right, let's just go this way. Whee! Off-roading. And look, there's nobody playing tennis. We can go to the exact spot where they filmed Danny. I guess I could have gone straight. Oh no, there's stairs. Ah, crap. I screwed myself. In a bad way. Ugh. Ugh. There we go. All right. And we're gonna go over here, and we are just about to the spot where Danny MacAskill rode the net here at the tennis court. We're gonna have a guest on the stream, I guess. Someone maintains this. That gate's kind of jury-rigged together there. Here it is, chat. This is the shot. The General's Residence Tennis Court. Thank you, Angvid, for the exclamation point 5 in chat. Chat, if you're just joining us today, hey, how's it going? If you're just joining us today, we are visiting the locations from Danny MacAskill's a postcard from San Francisco video. One of the iconic tricks he does in this video is ride his bike along this net right here. He literally hops up on it over here, and somehow, defying gravity, makes it all the way across. It's kind of wild too. I'm surprised this cable can like hold that much weight. It's all rusty and broken looking. I don't think that they like fixed it beforehand. They just came over here and rode this. Pretty nuts. So yeah, check out, if you want to watch the whole video, if you're just joining us and you haven't seen the whole video yet, use exclamation point Danny in chat. If you want to watch just this section, exclamation point 5, the link is right up there. And I'm going to share it with you on my phone here right now. So the best viewing experience will be if you click one of the links, but, or I should say the highest quality YouTube video will be if you click one of those links. But if you don't have the capability to navigate away from the stream right now, then you can check it out here. Oh, and there's the cannon. We went right by that just now. Oh, they built these little stairs on one side so he could hop up. You know, that looks like a different net. I think they did replace the net with something else, didn't they? They like prepared this spot for Danny to ride it. Because look, the net's all broken and stuff now. I think you would need a stronger cable than what's up there. There you go. That's the clip from the video. This is one of the amazing tricks that Danny did. They must have done some work here, right? I wonder if there's any evidence of the little boxes that they installed here. Like, there was a box right here. I guess I do see like some spots worn out in the pavement here. I wonder if they had to like drag it around, or if Danny doing tricks on it caused it to kind of move and scuff the pavement up. I don't know. But clearly the net in the video is in much better shape than this one is. So it makes me wonder if they actually replaced the net with a different net that's strong enough to hold Danny on his bike. Can you test if for real the net can hold a person's weight? No, I'm not going to test that because I don't think it's going to. It is not in good shape. That's bonkers, right? They say the real daredevils work without a net. The video is over a year old, so the net may have been newer when it was filmed. That is true. They could have been a new net when they filmed it. But they also had these boxes that they installed on either side. It makes me feel like they got permission when they filmed it. Maybe the marks are from the ball runners like in Wimbledon. That's funny. Maybe it would hold me, but something tells me that it won't. I don't know. It's just so rusty right here. It's super duper rusty. Yeah. And then that bolt holds it all in place. Yeah, there's no way that would hold him. There's just a little tiny bolt there. If you hit the tennis ball through a hole in the net, does the ball stay in play? That's a great question. I was saying to my friend, they definitely made the setup possible to do and not special effects. Yeah, I think they just, I think that they my guess is that they replaced this net with one that's specifically designed for Danny to ride on to create this stunt. And I think they probably would have needed permission from someone in order to shoot here. It would hold you. How do you know that? So if you serve through the holes in the net, does it count? All right, I know I'm just going in circles right now. Let's figure out where we're going next. Let's figure out where we're going next. Oh, Torpedo Wharf. Oh yeah, I need to put on my sweater to go over there. It's getting colder and colder the closer I get to the ocean. So if you want a sneak preview of the next spot that we're gonna go to, hit !6 in chat. It's just a quick trick. It's not a long, complicated stunt like some of the other ones we've seen today, but we're gonna go over to Torpedo Wharf next once I put my sweater on. All right. Torpedo Wharf is next up. And I know how to get there, so I don't need to get directions for it. Professional tennis court tables are typically rated to withstand a tension of around 440 pounds. So I guess it would be like however many pounds of tension it's under plus the weight of the bike and the rider. And I believe that if this were a like well-maintained tennis court, then I would 100% agree with that. But I really don't think that this tennis court is maintained to those standards. How is it even tensioned? Oh, it does have a little cranky thing over here. All right, chat, let's get out of here. And look, here's the cannon from the opening shot. Get out of my way, door. Here's that cannon. That's iconic. Pretty cool looking. It's got so many like gears and wheels and stuff on it. Neat. All right, onward. Onward. Dropping in. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Imagine if the guy we met earlier locked the gate. I kind of had that thought too. Yes, it's just it's average court for average people. Yeah, something like that. You mean iconic? Do I? By the way, do you own any other bicycles? Oh my god. I have too many bikes. If anybody's looking for an e-bike, this one's for sale. Hit me up. I'm gonna swap it out for a different adventure bike. Yeah, so I have my daily, this is actually not my daily rider. I pretty much only ride this bike when I'm on stream, or if I need to do a ride that's like, you know, to the top of one of the tallest hills in the city, or like a long distance, or I need to go fast or whatever, you know? But for my daily rider, I have a Le Petit Porteur, which is a cycle truck or a baker's bike, as it's sometimes called. It has two small wheels, one so that you can have a cargo platform off the front that is built into the frame, so that cargo platform holds quite a bit of weight. And then another cargo platform over the back, which holds the weight of an adult human. So that bike will carry two people and a bunch of cargo in the front, which I really like. That's why it's my daily rider. If you ever come to any of my bike parties here in San Francisco, then you will see me riding on that bike. And then I have a single speed bike, which I'm actually lending out to a friend right now. A single speed bike with disc brakes, gravel grinder. I have another single speed cyclocross bike that I actually haven't ridden in some time, which I also am looking to sell. That one is by Felt. It's an aluminum frame, carbon fork, very fast, single speed. And then the family vehicle is a Tern GSD electric cargo bike, which both me and my wife share. And I think that's all of my bikes, although my wife has a few more bikes. I sometimes ride her Brompton, the folding bike. That one's really, really great when we're traveling. I love having it with me. One or two, LOL. Yeah, exactly. Michael, I'm sorry to be late. I just escaped the dungeon Pooper kept me in for the last 2 weeks. Well, congratulations on your escape. It's good to see you. I mean, it's good to see you. All right, chat. We are on Marina Boulevard right now, one of the most scenic routes to ride here in San Francisco. You can see all the people out today enjoying a ride, enjoying a walk, enjoying a run, getting their fitness, getting some nature time here in the city of San Francisco. No road bike? That's correct. I do not have a road bike. I did have a road bike until about 10 years ago. And I just decided that I didn't like riding them that much. Every single bike that I've purchased in the last, I don't know, I keep buying a bike every year. It's like a thing. It's kind of a problem. I keep buying bikes, but like every bike that I've bought for like the last 5 years can carry at least 2 adults. Oh my God. See that guy just swerve towards me? I think I've met this guy before. He's doing tricks on that bike. I got a photo of him on my Instagram. This is so beautiful through here. You can see the Golden Gate Bridge a little bit off to the right. It is partially covered by fog. We're riding into the wind right now for extra chill. This is a chill ride after all. I guess cyclocross is close enough. If you're not so enthusiastic rider, what I'm planning for next bike is gravel / cyclocross. Yeah, cyclocross bikes, cross bikes, gravel bikes are both really, I find them to be really good for North American cities. They often come with the attachment points necessary for like carrying a little bit of cargo, like a rack. And you can often install a kickstand on them, which I also find is essential for when you need to carry cargo. And then the geometry is conducive for city riding because they're meant to go both on and off road. So they're quick enough that they're actually like enjoyable to ride on roads. You're not like fighting really fat tires like you would with a mountain bike. And if you run into some bumps, like if you have potholes or uneven terrain, they usually have a little bit wider tires than a road bike. And a little bit longer wheelbase to give it that extra stability, which I find makes it pretty ideal for city riding. As long as you don't need to carry a second adult human, then it's a good option. I think Critical Mass went through here last month. Yeah, I think I saw the videos from that. Bike Party went through here recently too. I've had my bike for 4 years, since the 22nd of January 2020, before the pandemic. Oh, that's a good time to buy a bike. The bike industry was really languishing then. And like months later, the price of a bike shot up hugely because of the demand. Yes, that's why I love mine. Wider tires and the ride is so smooth. Yeah, there you go. Stability and control are properties that you really do want in your transportation bike, you know? Beep, beep. My bike is a 2025 Chevy Silverado with the exhaust pipe cut off. What kind of bike has an exhaust pipe? That's weird. I got peeled off. See you later. I don't know if that was the guy I was thinking of. When he turned around and smiled, I didn't recognize him. Starlight David, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. We are on Marina Boulevard, riding our way to the next destination. Today's stream topic, we are going on location at several of the spots where Danny MacAskill's shot his Postcard from San Francisco video. If you want to watch the video, it's truly amazing. Danny is an incredible rider. Use !Danny in chat to watch it on YouTube. Today's stream is comprised exclusively of spots that are found in that video. And while we're not going to go to every single spot, we are going to many of them. We're on spot number 6 out of 7, so we got 2 more to do today. The next one is a truly beautiful and unique location called Torpedo Wharf, another mile or so up this way. Yes, thank you, Angvid, for being on top of the commands. You can also check out a preview of our next spot there with that link to Torpedo Wharf. There are some spots in the video that we didn't visit today. Just couldn't fit them all into the ride. And I wanted to mention a few honorable mentions. Maybe now's a good time to do that. First of all, there's a really brilliant sequence of Danny riding up some stairs and along a wall, and that's at Thornton Hall, which I think is CCSF or UCSF, one of the colleges, and that is way, way out on the southwest side of the city, so like opposite side of the city of where we are. If we went out there, we could spend an hour just getting there and back. So I had to cut it, but that section of the video is really, truly amazing. He does incredible stunts, including this one ride down like a support structure for a bridge. That's just absolutely nuts. And then, of course, Alcatraz, the famous Alcatraz Island here in the San Francisco Bay Area, which we have been peeping at various points through today's stream, is another location where Danny does some incredible tricks. But we can't get out there on the bike. It's only accessible by boat. And it's not a biking island. It's not big enough for that. Danny would have had special permissions to have filmed out there. So we won't be able to check out Alcatraz either today. And then the last location that's an honorable mention that we won't be able to check out is Islias Creek Skate Park. Islias Creek Skate Park is actually near and dear to me because my last bike party that I hosted, that was the first destination, Islias Creek. And that one just barely didn't make the cut today. I really wanted to include it, but I couldn't keep it on the route and do the whole stream in my allotted 3-hour window. Do you have to pay a toll to bike across the Golden Gate Bridge? No, but there have been various points in the bridge's history where charging a toll to bicyclists has been discussed. And for the record, I am very happy to pay a bicycling toll to go across the Golden Gate Bridge as long as that toll is proportional to the toll that drivers pay. A car does about, I don't know, 10,000 times as much damage to the bridge every time it goes across it as a bicycle does. And so I would expect the toll to be 1/10,000th of what the drivers pay. Ooh, it's windy. I'm coding a retro arcade game in Python using ChatGPT 01 and some manual coding. It's turning out pretty good. I'm doing the sound and music with AI too. Cool. The game is almost 1,000 lines of code, most AI written. You can write a decent game with AI. I've been using AI to write more code too. And yeah, the 01 preview does a really good job with it. It helped me this morning, actually. I was surprised that you have such a big bike path, but I see they still make you go up and down so the cars don't have to go over a bump. They make a lot of compromises in the bike infrastructure around here so that drivers have an easier time. San Francisco is not a bike unfriendly city, but of like more progressive bike friendly cities, San Francisco is one of the more dangerous ones to ride in. I guess the way that I usually describe it is, this is old data at this point, but like 10 years ago, there was a study done of like the 5 cities that installed the most protected bike lanes of any American city. So just the top 5 most protected bike lanes installed in the time period. And San Francisco was in that list. And on that list, the top 3 safest cities, which included New York City, had the total number of bicyclists increase and the total number of bicycling injuries and fatalities decrease. So overall safety was dramatically increased by these lanes. The bottom 2 had the overall number of bicyclists increase, but also had an overall increase in the number of injuries, though it was fewer injuries per kilometer traveled than before the bike lanes were installed. So the bike lanes did improve safety overall. the absolute number of incidents did not decrease. So yeah, San Francisco is good and progressive, but we're not as good or as progressive as the top 3. I don't know if that helped anybody understand or get extra context, but that's my knowledge about the situation. All right, you can see the Golden Gate Bridge getting closer and closer, looming in the distance, hiding or trying to hide itself in the fog. And in front of us here is the pier we're looking for. Torpedo, what was it called again? Torpedo Point, Torpedo Pier. New York seems extremely unsafe. You know, Poober, it's funny you mention that because in reality, actually, New York is the safest city in the United States and one of the safest cities in the world to get around in. They have an extremely low number of severe injuries and fatalities per kilometer traveled in the city. I know it doesn't seem that way because of the chaos, but it turns out the rules don't really keep us that safe. There's a whole bunch of other factors that play into it. All right, here we go. No pets, no bikes. No pet bikes. All right, chat, here it is. Oh God, it's so bumpy. Oh my God, my butt hurts. Oh God. Oh, it's so bumpy. Careful on the edges of this one, chat. There's no railing. Mini F, maybe. Half bridge today? Yeah, it basically is a half bridge, isn't it? It's the half Golden Gate Bridge. Did Danny ride Carl too? From the video, it looked like he got a beautiful day to shoot where there was no fog at all and it looked super warm. Oh, I think this might be the spot right here. I think this is it right here, chat, right? This little anchor point. Maybe is this one? I'll go to this one because there's fewer people standing around it. All right, chat. There's no extra charge for the bumps. Thank God. What is the heights Celsius that SF got so far in 2024? What was the hottest day of 2024 so far in Celsius? I'm gonna go with 28 degrees. That's just, I don't know, that's just what I remember. I don't think it got above 90 Fahrenheit. So I think that's the hottest. Doesn't really get that hot here. Doesn't really get that cold here either. Is this the Golden Gate Bridge? Yes. That is the Golden Gate Bridge right there, chat. You can see Carl the Fog making a little crown for the top of the Golden Gate Bridge today. This is a pretty common scene here in San Francisco. You get to see the Golden Gate Bridge shrouded in fog. Although it is somewhat unusual in September to have this much cold and fog out here, it is very common throughout the year to see this sight. It's you can't even almost tell where the Golden Gate Bridge ends because it disappears into the fog. All right, so we are at Torpedo Wharf right now, chat. Torpedo Wharf. And we are exploring locations from Danny MacAskill's Postcard from San Francisco. If you use exclamation point 6 in chat, if you use exclamation point 6 in chat, you'll get a link to the video clip that I'm about to show you, or you can use exclamation point Danny in chat to see Danny MacAskill's entire video. If you haven't watched it yet, you really should. He is an absolutely incredible BMX rider. The footage in it is amazing, and it not only shows off Danny's skill as a rider, but also the beauty of San Francisco as a city. So hit the link, check out Danny's video, and come back here. You can also use exclamation point 6 in chat to show the clip that I'm about to show you right now on my phone in front of the camera, which is a little bit of a suboptimal viewing experience, which is why I am recommending clicking the link. All right, so here's Danny going up hills. There's Alcatraz in the background. And now here we are at the wharf. And boom, he like does that sick spin maneuver off of the, I think it must have been this spot here. And it's possible that this guy right here was in that video. Because look. Let's watch one more time. You can see that there's actually some fissures there. And then, no, he wasn't there. All right, but yeah, you can see he jumps off this thing here. And if I look on the other side here, there is some stuff you can step on here. You can step right here. But if he misses this, he's flying into the bay. So there's a lot at stake right there doing that trick. Low cost administrator. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. Welcome to Torpedo Wharf. Behind me here, the Golden Gate Bridge. We are visiting spots from Danny MacAskill's Postcard from San Francisco video on YouTube. Use exclamation point Danny in chat to see the video. I'm falling over. Use exclamation point 6 in chat to see the clip of this specific location. Hello. Angelique Stromer. Fish on, false alarm. Yeah, false alarm. Oh wait, Breaking Electro News just raided. Breaking Electro News with a raid. Welcome, raiders. Willkommen nach San Francisco, California. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to San Francisco. Hello, German-speaking friends. Ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch. Don't ask me to do more than that, though. I was in Switzerland last week, so my German's a little bit more exercised than it usually is on stream. Lucky Lappin 1989. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. Everybody, if you don't know Breaking Electro News, go check them out. It is a German language Twitch channel. They do all kinds of computer related stuff, maker projects, and all sorts of fun things. If you're into 3D printing, programming, electronics, that kind of stuff, Breaking Electro News is a great channel for you to check it out. So go do that. Austrian also, yes. I'd like a rich streamer to get us a waterproof cam with a light and toss us off the bridge while streaming so we can see the view as we fall and then keep streaming underwater. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Guten Abend, Leute. Guten Abend. They do specifically electric car news. There you go, electric car news. That, my mistake, sorry. I think I've checked in before. I thought they were doing some kind of 3D printed project, but maybe I am mistaken. Sorry about that. Everybody, if you don't already, I do pole dance. All right, there you have it from Breaking Electro News himself. He is a pole dance streamer. Don't let them fool you. Okay. Thank you, Freeland Dandy. Appreciate that. Freeland Andy. All right, chat. We've got one more location from Danny MacAskill's video to check out. If you're just joining us with Breaking Electro News, then you might want to use exclamation point Danny in chat. It will link you to the YouTube video that was the inspiration for today's live stream. It is a video of Danny MacAskill, in my opinion, probably the best BMX rider in the world, doing some of his best tricks here in San Francisco from some of the most scenic locations, including doing like a trick that I don't know the name of off of this little like ship anchor point here. So yeah, go check out the video. We will be going to the 7th and final location here shortly, and then we'll be heading back over to Dolores Park. So we've got plenty more beautiful views and more bike riding for you. One more location left. Use exclamation point 7 in chat for a preview of that location. Also, I see Thundered. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California, Torpedo Wharf. Everything is an ollie. Leute is people. Thank you. I was trying to remember. All right, I'm not going to ride this because it hurts my butt too much. It's so bumpy. Or I'm not gonna ride it here. I'll ride it up there a little bit. All right, let's ride this part here. How many bones has Danny broken? I think a lot. A few years, well, I say a few years, I don't know how many years ago this was, but a few years back, I remember not hearing anything from Danny MacAskill for a while. And it was because he had just suffered so many injuries, he wanted to take a break from the BMX riding. So I think a lot, but I do encourage you all to do your own research on that. I do think that there's a bit of a story there. You can learn about Danny the human rather than Danny the superhuman, who like literally can ride anything or do anything. Hello, can you show us some robotaxi? Yes, I 100% can. We've already seen like at least a dozen of them today, and we will see more, so stick around if you want to see cars driving themselves around the city. On the stream, we call cars murderers, and we call self-driving cars murder bots. So get ready to spam the murder bot emote. All right, we're going this way. Now, there is one problem with this next location. Danny does a trick off of the chains that are along this waterfront here, and I think they might have removed them all. So this might not be the best ending location because the spot no longer exists. But what I'm gonna do is ride along the way here, and we'll see if we can see just one of those historic chains sticking around. I don't really see any. I think we're screwed. But we've got a beautiful view. Murder cabs. Man, that needs repaving. Yeah, a lot of the wharfs here, or like that, the piers in San Francisco are not really, there's not really a lot of accountability for maintaining them, and they're extremely expensive to maintain. So you'll notice that many of the piers actually are in that condition. There's a pier that we rode by earlier today that up until about 6 months ago was open, but they had to close it perhaps permanently because of the state of disrepair it was in. All right, sometimes I F around here, chat, so be prepared for some F-itude. Oh, there it is. You might have missed it. Chat, sometimes I F around here, so be prepared. Actually, no way for autonomous cars in Europe. Yeah, even San Francisco, which is one of the least car-friendly cities in America, is way more car-friendly than many European cities. So I do anticipate challenges if they try to roll them out there. All right, chat. Well, I'm just going to stop here because we have an incredible view, and it's pretty nice. The problem is that the spot where Danny was doing tricks no longer exists. You can kind of maybe see, if I back up a little bit, you can see this like concrete spot right here. There used to be posts right in this spot and then in a line going all the way down here. And in between the posts was like this fat chain. And that chain used to be the barrier between this parking lot and the bay here. This is not the ocean, this is the bay. In order to be looking at the ocean, we need to cross just to the other side of this strait here where the Golden Gate Bridge is. But yes, the mighty Golden Gate Bridge here behind us. And I will be bringing up the clip of Danny here momentarily. Thank you, Angvid, !7 is the one. That's the one right there. And I am gonna load it up here on my phone. So if you wanna see it in high quality, high resolution, then click the link on your device and watch it there. If you wanna see the clip without leaving the stream, I'm gonna play it from my phone right here, right now. So you can see the chains right there. Oh, and actually the actual spot is back where we came from. But yeah, look at Danny MacAskill riding this chain on his bike. Just truly epic skills right there. Can you believe that? Oh yeah, in China Beach. I can't stream from that spot. That's another honorable mention. We watched the Waymo Depot live on YouTube. That's a thing? There's a lot of Waymo Depots. There's more than one. Have you told chat why the bridge is painted orange? That's a fun story. Maybe. I don't actually really know the story. Maybe D-Hawk, you should share it. But I know that they debated many colors to paint the Golden Gate Bridge, and what they ended up settling on is this color here, which is known as International Orange. Now, what I do usually mention about the Golden Gate Bridge is that it is called the Golden Gate not because of the color of the bridge. Some people say, but the bridge isn't gold, it's orange. Well, it's International Orange, or red. Some people call it red. It's International Orange. The reason why it's called the Golden Gate Bridge is because before the bridge was here, this strait, the strait is the area of water in between the peninsula that we're standing on and the peninsula on the other side there. That strait is known as the Golden Gate Strait. It was a golden gateway to the west if you were coming from Japan or China or another Asian country migrating into the United States on the west coast. You would have come through the Golden Gate Strait. It would have presented its gate to you so that you could pass into this beautiful country of the United States sometime in the 1800s. I always thought it was rust. It is painted International Orange. Oh, and yeah, we did get to see the cliff. Cool. Bike chain. I'll believe it when I see it, which I just did. Orange, it's not brick red. No, it's not brick red. It's actually pretty brick red. But the color is literally called International Orange. You can go look it up on your computer right now. I don't know if this is still the case, but they never stopped painting it, right? That is correct. The bridge is always being painted, which, to my knowledge, is true of most bridges. They're just continuously being painted. Or most bridges, especially ones that interact with salt water, and I think it's probably a thing that for suspension bridges, but I don't know. I'm not a bridge engineer. Woohoo! Got here in time for the mulch pile vote. That's right, Snooker, you did. So chat, today we are checking out locations from Danny MacAskill's video, A Postcard from San Francisco. Use !Danny in chat to check out the video. He's an incredible BMX rider. He rode some of the most beautiful scenic locations here in San Francisco in that video. And we checked out 7 of them, or actually we got a bonus 8th location that we were able to check out on the stream here today. So if you were able to hang out with us during the stream today, I hope you enjoyed those locations. Our next order of business is riding back to Dolores Park. So we have many more beautiful views. We have a few more miles of riding ahead of us. At least 30 more minutes, probably 40. And we have the mulch pile vote, so don't forget that. Bike Curious, if you go all in on the mulch vote and lose it all, can you come back here next week? You mean on the stream? Come back to this spot here? I actually can't. I cannot. I've got big plans for next week. And I will reveal them shortly.
That one, yeah. That's what I need.
Great stream. Thank you, Jack. It's not over yet, so stick around. Mountain bikes are for boys, race bikes are for men. What? That's ridiculous. Everybody can ride a bike. Aw, thank you, Breaking Electro News. I appreciate that. I'm still low on channel points for my last big loss. Oh, bummer. I know what the plans are for next week, but I'm saying nothing. Do you? It's not a secret. I'm going to disclose them here. Bikes are for people. Never have truer words been spoken. So chat, yeah, like as I briefly alluded, I won't be able to come back here next week because I have big plans. Me and my friend Justin are both very keen on taking a long bike trip. Specifically, we want to make the ride from San Francisco all the way to Fort Bragg. We have different reasons for wanting to do it. Justin has family in Fort Bragg that we want to visit, and I'm really curious because there are nature areas around there that are known for being extremely dark sky, having extremely dark skies. So they're incredible places to view the night sky. And I just became kind of curious about this dark skies concept because I found this map called like Dark Skies online, and it shows you where the darkest places are to view the night sky. And I just happened to notice that there are a few places that achieve the lowest brightness rating on the scale. It's like a brightness of 0, and they are within a couple days biking distance of San Francisco, and Fort Bragg is a good launching off spot for them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna ride, our plan is eventually to ride from San Francisco to Fort Bragg together so that we can go camping and enjoy the night sky. And I will be streaming much of that content, but that is a big journey. It's like hundreds of miles. It'll be at least a week because we'll have to go there and back to San Francisco. So it'll be multiple days of riding. We want to scope out the route ahead of time. And so this coming weekend, this next weekend, my next stream on Sunday will be a live stream of us riding from Ukiah back to San Francisco. It's going to include about 60 miles, about 2,000 vertical feet of climbing. The ride itself will probably be, I don't know, maybe 4 hours or so. But it's also going to include several public transportation legs. So we're going to be riding the SMART train again. We're going to be riding the ferry again. Basically, it's going to be a really epic ride. It's going to be probably at least 10 hours of streaming in total. So I'm guessing that I'm going to shatter my longest stream ever record on this ride. And you all are invited to ride along with us. And that will be the ride home from Ukiah to San Francisco. The ride from San Francisco to Ukiah will happen on Friday. And I will I will record that so that I can have it in my back pocket for another day. So yeah, it's going to be epic. And as Poober mentioned in the Discord, it's a boys weekend. Boys weekend. So we're going to have a ton of fun. I really love riding with Justin. He is an incredible rider. He's an excellent bike mechanic. He's really the perfect partner to have on a trip like this. So I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully you all get to enjoy that ride with us next Sunday. Oh, one thing I also want to just briefly add is that, these rides, the adventure rides that we tend to do here in California, which I do on the stream from time to time, I try to do them once a quarter, although I haven't been keeping up as much with it. These adventure rides take us into pretty remote places. California is a big state, and it has a lot of wilderness. And the rides that we do tend to be in these, really off the beaten path kind of wilderness places, which means that I often don't have cell service the whole time. And so I don't know what the live stream is going to be like watching it on the way back. But that's also why I'm recording it on the way out, because then you'll be able to see all those beautiful spots that we miss. Because there's no cell service, we can go back and watch them in beautiful 1080p. So your bike's range allows for it. Yeah, this bike has easily, 100 or 120 miles of range. I guess I try to think about how many vertical feet the bike can do. That kind of determines the range, I think. And this bike I've done rides of 2,500 vertical feet. And still had like over 50% of my battery left. So I think this bike could pretty easily accomplish anywhere from 4,000 to 5,000 vertical feet on a single ride, which I think is more than I could do in a single day with the e-assist. So I'm already hyped. Nice, that's awesome. Where are you going to upload it? The pre-recorded video? Well, all of my streams, not everybody has noticed this, and I have never mentioned it, which I probably should on stream. All of my streams also simultaneously go out to YouTube. So you can expect any one of my live streams to be live both on YouTube and Twitch now. Go over to my YouTube. It's Bike Curious on YouTube, and you can check it out. Although the best experience when watching my stream live is always on Twitch. That is where I monitor chat. That is where you have your channel point redeems. That's where you can use the emotes. But if you're a YouTube person and you're watching over there, great. Thanks for riding along with us today. And then the pre-recorded stream, I will broadcast that on a Sunday, like I did while I was away in Europe last Sunday and the Sunday before that. I was traveling in Europe. I was in Italy, Venice, Italy for a week, and I was in Paris for just under a week. And for those two streams, those were pre-recorded. I recorded them a few months earlier, and I will do the same thing with the ride from San Francisco to Ukiah. It will be edited down to a 3-hour video and broadcast as a world premiere on my Twitch on a weekend when I am not available to do my stream. That's for you, the Dark Ambassador. All right, I wasn't reading chat for a while there. Was Taduva here? All right, it's 3:40. Realistically, I will be in Dolores Park in something like 35 minutes, let's say. So let's hold off on starting the prediction just yet. I'll start it. Let's start it when I get to when I get back to the Great Meadow at Fort Mason, which we rode through earlier. What are you going to do if your chain breaks on your trip? That's a great question. I don't have a spare chain. So I learned recently that if you have AAA, I don't actually know what the AAA stands for, but it's like a service that, like, if you're driving in the United States and you have like a breakdown and you need help, you know, you can try and like call a tow truck and like, you know, try and get rescued from the side of the road and stuff. But it can be really hard. You have to try and find a local one. What if you're in the middle of nowhere, et cetera, et cetera. Well, it turns out a AAA membership can actually cover you when you're out on a bike ride like that. And so I got a AAA membership so that if something catastrophic fails on my bike, at the very least, bare minimum, I can hitch a ride with the pickup truck or with the tow truck driver to my next destination, or to a place where I can work on the issue. So my absolute everything is going wrong, I need to bail button is to give AAA a call and get towed the heck out of there. And you might, if anybody watched my pre-recorded stream from 2 Sundays ago, you'll know that like we have had a catastrophic blowout on my rear tire before. That happened in June when I rode to Inverness, and we broadcast that for the first time 2 weeks ago. My tire literally exploded, and I feel PTSD while I'm riding around right now from it. I'm just thinking about that thing exploding behind me again. It was nuts. I'm not okay with it. You don't carry a chain tool or any simple bike tools with you? No, I carry bike tools with me. What gave you the impression I didn't carry bike tools with me? I don't carry a chain tool. If like a link breaks on the chain, I've found it to be almost impossible to reassemble those without messing them up. And maybe probably Justin has a chain tool and is better at using it than me, but for me, I'm not a good enough mechanic to be able to fix that out on the road. Isn't it sacrilege to use AAA on a bike? Bucky, I don't know what to tell you. If my bike catastrophically fails and I'm stranded in the California wilderness, I don't know if being principled about AAA is really my best choice at that point. My top priority definitely on these trips is to complete them safely. And if I need to give up or, you know, change my plans, or if I need to compromise on my values to be safe and make it where I'm going, then I'm going to do that. You got your driver's license at 17 in San Diego? Is that what you're saying, Freeland? I put off getting my driver's license for so long when I was in high school. I watched Bike Curious on Mixer. I didn't even know I broadcast to Mixer. He has a miniature garage. He presses a button and it becomes a full-size garage. That'd be pretty cool. Capitalism is too strong indeed. Health is greater than everything, that's right. I'm not gonna sacrifice my safety on one of these rides. And they are, like, these rides are legitimately dangerous, you know? Like, I know, like, we take Valentine on these rides, my kid, who's 8 years old. We take him with us on these adventure rides pretty often. And it's definitely not like something most American families would do. And I recognize that we're taking on some risk by going on these trips, and that it's doing it with a kid is maybe frowned upon. But the thing is that, like, first of all, Melissa and I have explored the Bay Area a lot before we had a kid, so we have a good familiarity of the region. And both of us are experienced bicyclists. We know how to spot a safe road or a dangerous road, and we always optimize our routes to maximize safety. So I do whatever I can to make sure that we're safe on these rides, and that is always the priority. Yes, anybody that can rescue you is a good plan if need be. Exactly. What do they use that green space for? That is Chrissy Field that we just rode by. And I think, like most green spaces in San Francisco, it's primarily a dog toilet, for better or worse. But it does get used for various events throughout the year. I think, like, when the air show happens for Fleet Week, it is packed with people watching the air show. There's concerts and stuff like that. I don't know. There's all kinds of events that happen out there. I did my best. Just so long as you're not picked up by an Uber. Like I said, if I need to call an Uber in order to not freeze to death in the middle of the night, or in order to, like, not have to, if my bike breaks down and my choices are to, like, suffer on, like, a 20-mile walk pushing a broken bike or get an Uber, I'm getting an Uber. I'm not gonna sacrifice my safety because I don't like cars. That's the wrong thing to do. That would be irrational and unhealthy of a choice. What caused the tire explosion? Was it the tube or the actual tire that popped? The tube popped inside the tire, which was wild. And I still don't exactly know what the root cause was, but Caesar's Bike Shop, the place where I took my bike, thought that maybe the valve stem hole had some burrs that were rubbing on the tube and eventually caused it to blow out. Living is inherently risky if you avoid all adventures. When are you gonna have fun? That's so true. So you got to take on some risk, but remember, you don't need to jeopardize everything. Just because you're going to take a risk doesn't mean you have to take all the risks. What we do is we take one big risk, but we mitigate it in a bunch of little ways. Yes, me too. I know my area, so I can adequately plan my routes too. Yeah, exactly. Start small, work bigger. This Ukiah trip is going to be the biggest trip that I've ever done. And we're not going all, our plan, like I said, is to go to Fort Bragg, but this is only halfway to Fort Bragg. We are going to be testing the route. LOL, the evil side of me now demands a clip of your guilty riding self-driving Uber. Well, first there needs to be one. Oh, I can bet I'm not going to record that. All right, chat, let's get this prediction going. Start prediction. Is there mulch? Permission period. Yeah, 20 minutes, let's do that. Start prediction. Prediction started. All right, chat. The prediction is going. Will there be mulch or will there not be mulch? If you're new to the stream and you don't know what I'm talking about when I talk about mulch, well, and many of you are Germans today, mulch is like small pieces of wood that you put in your, like around your flowers garden so that they have something to grow in. That's wood, or that's mulch, wood chips. Almost every stream we end in Dolores Park, and we ride the same route through Dolores Park pretty much every time. And for some reason, almost every week, there's a mulch pile hanging out along our path. And also for some reason, chat likes to place bets on whether or not it will be there. Now the thing is, it's usually there, but it is not always there. Thank you. And when it's not there, that is when fortunes are made and fortunes are lost. So place your bets, everybody. Will there be mulch or will there not be mulch today? That was a loud boom. Yeah, oh my God, it was so loud. It scared the living crap out of me. That's why I still have PTSD from it. Mulch in Austria is also mulch. One of the German phrases that I remember from when I studied German is Misthaufen, which is not the same thing as mulch. Mulchhaufen. It's the same word in German, mulch. Oh good, I didn't need to explain what mulch was then. But it seems it's not a very well-known term. Interesting. The biggest mulch scam on the interwebs. Oh hey, what's up Chili, how you doing? This is our mulch. There are many like it, but this one is ours. That's right. That blowout just made me wonder if maybe this bike needs a new set of wheels, you know? Like, I like this bike and it's pretty epic. It's an epic bike. But like all the money is in the motor and the brakes. It's got a really powerful motor that's epic. Oh, and the battery, which is kind of just motor. It's got a really powerful motor, super epic. It's got a really nice set of hydraulic disc brakes by Magura. But every other aspect of the bike is really just kind of cheap and crappy. And I think the rims just can't really hold up to the riding that I'm subjected to. So I kind of was thinking like, well, I could have a new set of wheels built for this bike that are a bit nicer, that can hold up to my adventure rides better. But I think I might just replace the bike. Charlie Poo, what's up Charlie, how you doing? I keep missing the streams, but I made it just in time for the mulch bet. Nice. Well done, Charlie. Yes, that's a good way to kill a pedestrian. This person's a murderer. I have heard the word Rindenmulch used in German, which is mulch from tree bark. Rinden, oh, like a rind. Interesting. Rindenmulch. Rindenmulch. There are many mulch piles, but this is the definite article mulch pile when it exists. When it exists. Can you swap the wheels from one of your other bikes now? This bike is my only 27.5 bike. And I mean, wheels are one of the most important factors, or like one of the most important choices you make when designing a bike. Like each bike is distinct from each other bike and one of the big places where they're distinct from each other is the wheels. Oh, good, you're turning. So this bike is 27.5 and it has 2.6-inch tires. I don't have any bike that comes even near that. I've got one bike that has 20-inch wheels. Actually, you know, when I say each one's distinct and the wheels are distinct on each one of them, that's actually not 100% true, because I think the Le Petit Porteur, in theory, I could put those wheels onto our Turn GSD, because they're both 20-inch and they both are like, I don't know, 2.3-inch tires. Whee! But yeah, I don't have any wheels I can put on this bike. I'd have to get something custom built up for it, which is super annoying and gets really expensive. Like a new set of wheels for this bike that does what I need it to do would be like $500 or $600 to build. So much money to invest in the bike. It really pushes me to make some tough choices about it. We need a Mulch Curious episode where you go in search of mulch piles. Yeah, we do need that. That's true. I mean, I'd probably have to pick out the mulch pile locations ahead of time, otherwise it'd be really boring content. But we can do that. There's a few mulch piles around the city that we know the location of. Anyone else see the A3 comet? Oh, what's that? That's cool. I'm curious. It's the only mulch pile on Google Maps. Well, the only mulch pile in San Francisco on Google Maps. Maybe it's the only one. Did you verify that claim? What are you thinking of getting to replace the bike? Oh, that's a great question, Charlie Poo. I've been looking a lot at the Turn Aurochs. The Turn Aurochs didn't exist when I bought this bike, but you know, Turn makes really incredible bikes, and this bike in particular really won me over because of its super high quality wheel set that it comes with, custom designed just for the Turn Aurochs bike. And it's got the whole Turn cargo ecosystem, so it's got ways for me to carry my kid on it easily, and it's got their great panniers, and it's got one thing that's a sacrifice is it wouldn't have the Bafang Ultra motor that this bike has more than twice as much torque as the Bosch motor does. So I'm sacrificing a lot there. But overall it's just a higher quality bike. It's designed for the type of riding that I want to do, like long adventure riding and even off-road stuff. So it's gonna really do a good job with everything that I have to throw out of it. I do wish it was 26-inch wheels instead of 27.5 though. I don't really like the 27.5 thing. Hit your horn. All I have is a bell. They were technically that car parked in the bike lane. I know it's annoying, but it technically was legal because they were, at the time that I came by, they were actively loading or unloading. In San Francisco, it's legal to park in the bike lane as long as you're actively loading or unloading. And in their case, that's what they were doing. So maybe it was still annoying or jerky, but it was legal. Pannier? Pannier. Pannier? Pannier? You know, like bike bags. It's the French word. Pannier. Bus, bus, bus. Yes. I've seen some footage and photos taken with the Golden Gate Bridge view of the comet. Oh, sick. I didn't even know there was a comet. I think it's going to be pretty clear out tomorrow night and the following night, because a heat wave is coming through the Bay Area. So maybe we'll be able to see the comet tomorrow. Is that a thing? Or is it only a one-night thing? Or maybe it's just already passed. I only got back. So like I said, I was on my European vacation for the last 2 weeks. We got back Friday night. So we've had one full day in San Francisco so far. I'm super jet lagged still. I woke up at like 4:30 in the morning today and couldn't fall back asleep. So I am going to pass the heck out later. Peña, side bags for the rack. That's right. $500 is not cheap, but is less expensive than the $1,200 I spent on my carbon wheels. I'm just ballparking. I spent about $500 on my Le Petit Porteur wheels, and I think it would probably be about the same. And I think I said it would be more like 600. But yeah, wheels are very expensive, and they're absolutely critical components, you know? Yes. Yes. That pedestrian that the driver just turned into just smacked the hood of that car so hard. Recharging with that tier 1 23-month sub. Thank you, Recharging. It's great to have you as a crewmate. Thank you so much, Recharging. Everybody, if you don't already know Recharging, go check out his channel. He is an IRL live streamer from Paris, France. He is born and raised in the city of Paris, and he gives everybody tours of the city every week, pretty much. Emergency vehicle, perhaps responding to whatever's going on over here. The guy does not look like he's in good shape. Fire truck coming by, chat. $6,000 is a lot for an e-bike. I don't know, it depends on what you're getting. Pull over for the truck. But yeah, it looks like they're responding to this guy over here that's passed out. That's good. It looks like they did not take long to respond. You know, we don't usually run into stuff like that. It's pretty unusual to see someone in a situation where the fire department needs to come and provide medical assistance. In my experience, in the times that I have had to call 911 in this city, the first responders are extremely fast. They are there within minutes. So hopefully that person's getting the care they need. $6,000 is a lot for anything below a Talaria MX-5. I don't even know what that is. I don't know. I was walking through the Mission the other day, and there was a kind of crappy like car that was, I don't know, maybe 10 years or less old. It had 60-something thousand miles on it, I think. The person had a for sale sign in the window, and they were selling it for $12,000. So whenever I talk about the cost of bikes with people on the stream or on the internet, there's always one person that comes in that's like, I got this amazing car for like $500 that lasted me for like 12 years. And great, I'm happy for you. I don't think that that's normal. I don't think that happens a lot. I think it's very typical to spend $10,000 plus on a car that's used, even if it's in not perfect condition. And so I think spending $6,000 on an e-bike is very justifiable. Oh God, it's changing. I didn't even notice, chat. I was paying attention to the scooter in front of me. A3 will be visible in the east an hour before sunrise from September 27th through October 3rd. Oh, so it is visible. I don't know if I'm going to be up an hour. I actually was up an hour before sunrise today. Ah, yes, the KFC Taco Bell combo. Yeah, famous. Trekkie Beef 47, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. We're going by City Hall right now here in downtown San Francisco on our way back to Dolores Park. It's wild to have the fire department responding to medical stuff. The fire department they're first responders. They are equipped to handle every type of situation. So here in San Francisco, you'll see the fire department show up to pretty much any kind of emergency. They're equipped to handle fires, medical, etc., etc. I don't know why it works that way, but I do think that's pretty typical across many US cities. I bought 2 vehicles this year, a goat power bike with an extra battery and a Dodge Grand Caravan, which is about 3 times as much as the bike. There you go. Not taking into account repairs, gas insurance, etc. That's right. The cost of ownership is so high, so much higher for a car than a bicycle. All right, we rolling. This is Polk Street here, and this bike lane is perpetually blocked, just continuously by people in this one spot. Uber goober. All right, and then this is red, so I'm gonna wait because I don't want to run any more red lights today. Firefighters in Paris also do medical emergencies. There you go, recharging. I just saw, yes, I saw Not Just Bike's video about how most of the country has ridiculously sized fire trucks that respond to everything. That is true, yeah. San Francisco has huge trucks that respond to a lot of emergencies, but we also, and I think it is pretty common to see the big fire trucks responding even to medical emergencies, but you'll also see around the city that the fire department has trucks that look like ambulances. They're much smaller, and I do believe that they're specifically for medical emergencies. Although that's not what just showed up on the scene just now. But as we were pulling out of that last scene, there was, that fire truck came in obviously, but also there was another emergency vehicle rounding the corner right behind it, and that was an ambulance. Yes, they also do that here as well. Not just fires, but any type of emergency, medical or structural. Yeah, the fire department will also respond to structural emergencies here in San Francisco. Like if there were power lines down, or if a car crashed into a building and its structure was compromised or could be compromised, then the fire department will show up to mitigate the risks. It's same here in Finland. It's kind of okay system, I can say. I work as a firefighter. Oh, really? Wow, cool. There's usually not so many medical calls here, at least here. And in many cases, if the situation gets severe, usually ambulances arrive a little bit afterwards. I see. Interesting. So yeah, I guess it's quite common all around the world for firefighters to be the quote-unquote first responders in a variety of situations. Is the bus honking at that bicyclist right now? That'd be ridiculous. Is this live? What's up, Dimitri? How are you doing today? Yes, this is live. We are fully live. It is not a pre-recorded stream. I did pre-recorded streams for the last 2 weeks because I was traveling through Europe. I was enjoying a family vacation in Venice, Italy, and in Paris, France. While in Paris, I got to see the lovely and remarkable Recharging. It was nice. We went out to lunch together. We got to chat, and I always love catching up with Recharging, so it was a beautiful use of an afternoon, as rainy as it was that day. And while I was traveling, I did pre-recorded streams because I could not be live at my usual time. I was traveling. I was actually literally in transit. I was on a train last Sunday, and I was on my way to my flight the Sunday before that. But it was great because I had pre-recorded some stream content. You all got to enjoy our bike ride to and from Inverness from last year. And that was great because it's content I would not be able to bring to you live because we wouldn't have a internet connection. It is, by the way, Folsom Street Fair this weekend. One of the kinkier parties here in San Francisco. And we're heading towards Dolores Park, so who knows what we're going to see today. Were there remnants of the Olympics? Yes, there were. Actually, I mean, I'm sure Richard Jing could tell you more about how the city has changed for the Olympics and what remains. I had my eyes peeled looking all over the city, trying to see places where there was bike infrastructure that was put in place to support the Olympics. And I don't know how to spot it, so. But what I did see was a bunch of like painted signs on the road that said Paris Olympics 2024, which is kind of cool. Also, Richard Jing very kindly gave me a bunch of memorabilia from the Paris Olympics. So I have that as an echo of the Olympics. And I know that, or I also experienced, from my personal experience in Paris, the transit systems had a bunch of signage up that showed you how to get to the various event venues and things like that. So the signage on Metro had been updated specifically for the Olympics. It was honestly perfect to be there after the Olympics ended. It was like everything was cheaper, everything was more chill, but we got to benefit from all the amazing enhancements that Paris put into their bike network and into their transportation network. We got to benefit from all those things, but without having to deal with the Olympic crowds. Sounds incredible and amazing. I love Paris. Paris is a great city. Do you think people look at you like you're crazy? I know people look at me like I'm crazy. They're not wrong. I mean, if we're being totally honest here, like I am kind of a weirdo, right? Like I have this massive structure hanging out off the back of my bike with my rig. And you know, some people a lot of people that I know in the IRL community will stream. They'll start a stream and they'll be dedicated to it fully for like a year, maybe 2 years. And then after a while they get burnt out and tired of it and they quit. But that's not me. We are coming up on, what, 6 years of the stream? I've almost been running this now for 6 years. And the entire time I've been continually developing my rig and improving the quality of the stream, making new content, bringing new adventures to all of you here in chat every Sunday, almost every Sunday. I miss like 2 Sundays a year. So yeah, people definitely think I'm weird and they are not wrong. And you talk to yourself. Yes, I talk to myself a lot. I think that's the thing that probably freaks people out the most, is that I'll pull up behind them and I'll just start talking and they'll be like, what are you talking to? Yeah, they probably think I'm on the phone or something at first, but it's definitely weird. Michael may be weird, but he's our weirdo. That's right, I am your weirdo, chat. Normal is boring, ain't that the truth? Get your weird on. Let your freak flag fly. You know what I'm saying? I heard Bike Curious is the breast urban streamer ever. I have never streamed urban breasts. I think that would get me banned from Twitch. Is your cam obviously a camera, or do you have to question it? Some people, the thing is I have a huge like rig attaching it to my bike, but the camera is itty bitty. So no, people don't actually know that it's a camera. They'll often ask me what it is that's attached to my bike. They'll be like, what's attached to your bike? I'm in this box here. Oh, I forgot to do a behind the scenes photo today. I will do that. Chat, I will share a behind the scenes photo of my bike for you at the top of Dolores Park. So if you're curious about what my rig looks like, just stick around for a few more minutes and I will post those in my Discord channel for you. Does anyone think you're a ham operator? No, no one's asked me if I'm a ham operator. The most common question I get is that a self-driving bike? And then I also, the second most common hypothesis is they'll say, are you a Google Street View bike? they'll ask me that. Nobody asks me if it's a live stream. Nobody's ever asked me that. Yes, I drive it myself. There was someone who asked it to me in like a really like jerky way the other day, and so I gave him like a really sassy answer in response. I forget what it was. I think I might have just said yes and accused them of being artificially intelligent. All right, we're gonna go left here, chat. And I can only assume that that prediction is done now, right? That's a great content idea, bike ham. Is that, are you Batman? That'd be cool. All right, how do we do on these votes? 87% say there is mulch. Wow, interesting. All right, well, let's figure it out, chat. Will there be mulch or will there not be mulch? That is the question. I just saw you pass me, knew you had to be streaming. Birds crashing, amazing. That's so funny. I just finished saying that no one's ever asked me if I was streaming. All right, chat. Let's find out. Is today a mulch day or is it not a mulch day? Congratulations to the believers. We have a mulch pile. It's a pretty thick looking pile, but look, for a while we had 2 piles, but look, now we're down to just 1. Choose outcome. Is there mulch? Yes. Complete prediction. Confirm. Congratulations, believers. Oh. Mulch, glorious mulch. Wow, it is so much warmer in the Mission than it was on the west side, or on the north side of the city. Oh my God, it's so nice over here. The sun's out, it feels amazing. It was so windy and foggy over on the north side. I may have lost the bet, but all of you lost, quote unquote, the game. What's up, Adamanta? I just lost the game thanks to you. Thanks a lot. I guess I'll go this way. Off-road chat. Boom. Last week's mulch visit was pre-recorded, by the way. Yes, it was pre-recorded. So you all had a little bit more information than usual if you were able to like go back and look up past streams. Also, there was no mulch in that stream. It was truly dramatic. Okay. And we're going up. All the way to the top. I blame Mike, he's been slacking on the mulch cleanup. You'd think he'd be here more often considering how many houses he owns right over there. It changed from the Parisian weather. Yeah, we did not get lucky with weather this time. It was so rainy while we were there. But it's fine, it was nice. I got soaking wet on the walk back to my Airbnb, but it was like, I was in Paris, I just wanted to walk around and see the city. It's such a good walking city. Off to bed here, I will cry myself to sleep. Oh, I'm sorry, Jacob. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you around. Oh wow, I'm ending the stream 20 minutes late today. I planned too many destinations for us. I really tried to keep them moving too. All right. We made it, chat. We made it to the top. Boom, here it is. Wow, almost nobody is here on Gay Beach today. They must all be at Folsom Street Fair. Ugh. Fincloak with a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much, Fincloak. It's great to have you as a crewmate. I appreciate that. Look, chat, there it is. Beautiful downtown San Francisco. We were all over that city today, although we didn't really ride much of this. We were over there. And that's okay, right? Welcome to the top of Dolores Park. If you're new here, pretty much every stream we end here in Dolores Park. Oh yeah, let me get my behind the scenes photos before we do anything else. If you're curious about what my streaming rig looks like Christy Rose asked earlier, if people look at me like I'm crazy while I ride around, well, they do, and this is why. It's because of the rig that I have on the back of my bike. And I got photos. If you want to see what my streaming rig looks like behind the scenes, use !Discord in the chat. Click the link, join the Discord, go to the behind the scenes channel, and my photos are uploading right now. And they're done. Also, if you yourself are interested in trying IRL live streaming, maybe you're already a live streamer or maybe you're already dabbling in IRL, I have good news for you because I have a brand new, fully revamped course on IRL live streaming, and I have a discount running on it this weekend. Use !Learn in chat. My course includes over 9 hours of instructional video on everything you need to know in order to get started with live streaming, including what parts to buy, how to hook everything up, how to come up with ideas for your stream, how to protect your privacy. Everything that you might need to know about IRL live streaming is covered. Also, the first, I think like 2 or 3 hours of the course are completely free. You don't need to pay a dime in order to watch them. You can figure out if IRL live streaming is for you and what your next steps are from that first free section. I don't want anybody to have to commit if they don't want to. So click the link, !Learn in chat, click the link, check out my course on Udemy if you yourself are interested in IRL live streaming. I'm so used to seeing the back of your head. I get really surprised when you turn around. Christy. I exist in 3 dimensions. Get your channel subscription with a discount now. Oh yeah, that's right. I also wanted to talk about September. So unfortunately I'm waiting all the way until the end of the stream, but let's see. I gotta look up what September is all about. Here we go. No Face Jones. Sorry about that, chat. I forgot my hanky today. My pleasure. Been wanting to support you for some time. Always so tired. I have forgotten to, because it's 2 a.m. here. Aw. Hope you and chat have a pleasant week ahead. Thank you, FinCloak. That's really sweet of you. It's a IRL live stream. I am live on Twitch right now. And this is an electric bike.
So it's working right now?
Yes, I'm live on Twitch right now. Twitch.tv/BikeCurious.
So if you shake this bike, that is not shake?
Yeah, to a certain degree. Enjoy your ride. All right, chat, so check it out. Recurring subscription discounts. So if you have a recurring subscription to my channel and you make it during the month of September, this is, by the way, my last stream in September, so this is your last chance to take advantage of the September discounts. You get 25% off a 1-month recurring subscription, 25% off a 3-month, or 30% off of a 6-month recurring subscription. Keep in mind, mobile subscriptions are not eligible. And existing subscribers are not included unless you upgrade to a multi-month or a higher tier subscription, so keep that in mind. Prime subscriptions not included, I guess that probably goes without saying. And gift subscriptions are not included. Also, bonus bits. Bonus bits are available on the web and the Twitch mobile app. Twitch will contribute 10% on top of cheers of 300 bits or more, or power-ups of any bits amount. So if you cheer with bits, Twitch will give you bonus bits, or give me bonus bits on top of that. So if you're looking for the right time, to sub to the channel, September is the month. Bike with a B, that's right. Oh, look, speaking of bonus bits, Ryrock, thank you for the 300 biddies. It's great to have you as a crewmate. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank yous so much for the awesome stream. Have a beautiful week, and I'll see you soon. Not leaving now, but wanted to thank you while I could. Thank you, Tupac. It's really nice having you in chat today. Recharging until tomorrow. If you gift at least 5 subs, Twitch will gift an additional sub. There you go, chat. So you can also do 5 gift subs, and an additional sub will be gifted by Jeff Bezos to me. Well, to someone in chat, but I also get some money from that. Oh, look, we have a hype train going too. Wow, second hype train of the day. Holy crap. All right, chat. Well, it is time for me to do my sign off, so let's figure out who we're going to raid. Raid channel. Is Daily Dasher out biking right now? All right, chat, I'm going to send you all over to Daily Dasher because it looks like he's in the bike lane right now. Keep in mind, chat, that Daily Dasher, while he is a great guy and someone who actually helped my channel grow very early on, so thank you very much, Daily Dasher, for that. Daily Dasher is not a family-friendly stream. So if you're here for the family-friendly content, you may want to go to another one of your favorite family-friendly streamers. Yes, if you're new here, I'm Bike Curious. I'm live every Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific. That's 4 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. UTC. Hit the follow button. Come by and hang out with me again. Next weekend, I will be doing an adventure ride from Ukiah, California, back to San Francisco. Will I be live at the usual time? I will be live earlier than my usual time. I don't know what time that is yet. You can bet that I will be live at 1 p.m. Like I usually am, but I will also be live earlier than that. If you want to catch the ride, I do recommend turning on notifications and tuning in early, being ready for that. And why is this in the way? There we go. That is all for today. Thank you all for riding along with me, and I will see you next week. Goodbye.
I don't want to bother you. Are you no longer live?
I'm live just